Well, welcome along to a very special live stream tonight. It's live stream number 6. Nothing has changed really. I'm still managing Fiorentina, and we finished second in Serie A last season, and well, we're in the Champions League this season. But we've had quite a big summer transfer window, and obviously there's lots of ins and outs. Why is it a special live stream? Well, it's a special live stream because we've had the brand new update from Sports Interactive 26.1.2, and this is meant to have fixed, if you've not watched a very good watch, is FM_consoles video, and he goes through it with a fine-tooth comb, and he reads out all of the updates that have been done, all of the changes, the fixes and everything. And I think it depends really how you play the game as to whether or not these fixes and updates are relevant to you. So for me, the way I play the game, I am seeing a big difference. Some other people, maybe, you know, if you use, I don't know, let's say the data screens an awful lot, which I don't really, then you might find bugs in there still. So I do get an awful lot of people asking me, you know, is it worth buying the game now? And it's very difficult to answer that because I don't know how, you know, that individual is going to play the game. If you're going to go into areas of the game that I don't use, and those you know I've not been fixed yet and are still buggy, then you know you will still probably find problems. But for me personally, I think they've fixed quite a few things. Hiya, Mike. Good job with the ZMAS lad. Thanks very much. Yeah, I think is it ZMAS or ZMash, as in Cadbury's mash? I don't know. Is it? I keep calling him Z-Mash now. I think I'm getting nearer, Mike. I'm getting nearer with it. Okay, yes, so we are... I'm not going to go through too many things tonight on the update, but we're just going to play it. I mean, one of my regular subscribers and commenters, Arthur, he's been asking me for weeks now, is it worth buying? Anyway, he's bought the game, it's arrived, he's loaded it up, and after me enthusing about all the things that have changed, he said he went straight into the match day and into tactics, and it crashed the game completely. And he's done it a few times and it's crashed the game completely. I've just tried it and it's fine on mine. It's weird how this game plays differently on different consoles and for different people. Hiya, Stevie. All right, mate. First over, you're pronouncing it right. Zimash. Right, okay then. Weirdly, he's come up on my scouting report for Fiorentina. So, not Fiorentina. Which one have I got him in? I can't remember now. Yeah, it's Fiorentina, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, weirdly he's come up on my scouting report. Anyway. Hiya, Craig, mate. How are you doing? So, what are we? Friday, aren't we? I always have to stop when I'm doing a live stream and think, right, what day are we on? Have we had the week or have we had the weekend? It's been the week. So what kind of a week have we all had then? It's been very, very rainy here in Preston. Hopefully it doesn't rain on Sunday when I'm trying to video my grandson's football, because the last 2 Sundays I've had a brolly over my video camera and all my equipment, and it's been a nightmare. Hopefully this week it'll be better, but I'm going to go watch my other grandson. He's only 4, so I'm going to go and watch him train in the morning. I've told you all about this before. Okay, I think we should get stuck in, and today I'm using the mouse. I am using the mouse, but I've also got my controller here as well at the ready, just to test a few things out. So let's get into, I have to change mice because I have one mouse for the game, the other mouse to control everything. It's very complicated here at Gobby Gaffer Towers. Right, okay, let's jump into the game. There we go. Right, we can leave that mouse over there now. So I have another mouse for controlling all of the fancy stuff, and then this mouse controls the game. It's very complicated, and you wonder why I forget my lines and fluff things a little bit sometimes. Okay, right, let's get into things here. Okay, so it's been a busy summer transfer window. 14 players have gone out, 8 have come in. And let's just have a look down these now. Did you get any job offers during the summer? I didn't, Stevie. More or less as soon as I closed the game down on Monday night, Inter Milan sacked their manager. And I thought, hey up, here we go. I mean, I'm well ingrained in Italy now. I better get it, but I didn't get offered the job at all. So I don't know. I sometimes wonder, and I don't know. I have a lot of conspiracy theories about Football Manager, but I wonder whether the game offers you jobs that are going to be a massive challenge. Where Inter Milan in Italy, that's not. It's like giving you the Manchester City job in the Premier League. It's not that difficult, is it? Well, it is, but I mean, I don't know. Whether you can see where I'm coming from, I don't know. And pay ways to play with the controller. I'm never going back. No, me neither, Mike. I'm not going back either because although the controller now is much, much better, and one of the big things for me, I don't think you can play Football Manager without scrolling. You just can't. You know, in the transfer window, you're constantly scrolling player databases. You can't play it with. Well, you can now, but you couldn't before. But I'm using a mouse because I'm finding it now that you can actually move across the screen. Everything's a lot easier to work. Hiya, Claudio. How are you doing, mate? Yeah, let's have a look then. So which way round is this? Oh, it's the right way round, right? 1st of July 2028. Okay. Hiya, Stuart, mate. How's it going? Okay, so Robin Gosens, he had a transfer already arranged. I think he was getting on a little bit. Went to Leverkusen, and we just let him go. Fagioli, he was another one we let go on a free. Duvikas, the one of the strikers that we had, target forward, big lad. We were playing a 2-striker system at one point, and he was kind of integral to that. But now we've gone to 1 striker. And I've also brought a striker in as well. Is he on there? Can you see him? You can see him, can't you? But anyway, I brought another striker in. But yeah, we sold a Duvikas for 15 million to a Saudi team. Jonas Harder went to Zaragoza for 1 million. Gabellini there went out on loan. One or two of these players you probably never heard of before. Kwame, he was out on loan last season. And by the way, so I'm picking the controller up now and I can actually scroll. Look at this. How good is that? I can actually scroll that list of transfers. For me, that's a game changer. I'm not going to use, but the thing for me is he's been on YouTube. A lot of people ask me about, like, what's the game like? Should I buy it yet? How much is it? How do I do this? How do I do that? And at least now I can say, right, okay, you can scroll. I mean, as I said in the intro, one of my regular subscribers and commenters, Arthur, he's been asking me for weeks. He bought the game more or less as the update was coming out. I put that video out and he said, that's great. He said, because now I can use a controller. He hasn't got a keyboard and mouse, doesn't want to buy one. And he said, that's fantastic because now I can use a controller and I can play the game. And then within, like, I don't know, 24 hours, he's posted on saying he's gone into match day and into tactics and it's crashed the game every time he's done it. I've tried it today and it hasn't done it for me. I don't know. I can't explain it. But let me just keep up with the chat. Hiya, Paul, mate. How are you doing? I don't understand why it took them so long to fix the controller. Says they're making the game more controller friendly. So that's been my big. I mean, when the game very first came out, and even before that, people were looking at screenshots and it looks very console-like, doesn't it? And then everybody was, like, well, I'm saying everybody, a lot of the PC people were very kind of against it because they're actually making it for the console now. It's looking more like a console game, and that seemed to the mindset of everybody. And yet, it doesn't really work on the console, does it? if you want to use a controller and can't afford or don't want to bother with a mouse and a keyboard. So you're absolutely right there, Stuart. I've had exactly the same thoughts. Portugal play in PlayStation, Benfica. And how are you finding it, Claudio, now after this new update's come out? How are you finding it? Because I am getting various reports of people saying that, okay, they fixed some things, but other things are broken. And like I said in my intro, I think it all depends on how you play the game. So I will probably play the game differently to Stevie or Mike or you, Claudio. We all play the game differently. So areas of the game that you go into that I never bother with, they might be broken. I wouldn't know because I never go in there. So it's a bit of one of those, isn't it, really? So we're back Premiership champions. Won the title on the very last match as league leaders Liverpool got destroyed 5-0 by United. Reached the top 16 of the Champions League. Very good. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. I'm guessing you've not done the you've not won the Champions League yet. Is that your plan then? Is it to stay with Southport until you win the Champions League and then switch over to Spurs? I think it was, wasn't it? You like the update? Yeah, like I say, Claudio, I think it depends how you play the game. Although weirdly, like I say, Arthur has sent me a message and said that he's gone into match day and got into tactics, and every time he does that, it crashes the game. I tried it before I came on. It was fine. I don't know why that should be. I mean, surely it should play the same on every PlayStation. It makes no sense at all. Or, I mean, he might even be on an Xbox. No, he is on a PlayStation, thinking about it. Yeah, he can scroll now. I know. It's, I mean, we're in 2026 now, aren't we? And being absolutely over the moon because we can scroll with a PlayStation controller. It's like, blows your mind, doesn't it? Because we're over. That should be one of the very first things that work, shouldn't it? Should be one of the very first things that work before anything else. The controller should scroll, because we need to scroll player databases, leagues, fixture lists. We need to scroll them. Not working, and it hasn't worked for months. It's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. All right, let's carry on with this anyway. So Christian Kume. Now we did have when I joined, for instance, Tariq Lamptey, who's coming up. We had about, I don't know, must have been 8-10 players out on loan. And anyway, Kwame came back and I got 8.25 million for him. Young kid out on loan. Another young kid there. Caprini we sold for 1.4 million. Tariq Lamptey. I complain so much about the transfer system in Football Manager, and that's meant to be one of the fixes that they've done. They're meant to be making transfer values more realistic from the AI's perspective. Whether that will work or not, I don't know. But Tariq Lamptey, he had a value of 2.4 million. Loads of people wanted to loan him, and I did the thing where it was like, right, somebody wants to loan. So I went into it, viewed it, switched it to transfer and offered him for 1.9 million. And they said, yes. Oh, we don't want to loan him anymore. We'll buy him for 1.9. So as soon as I did that, then I got 3 clubs came in for him and wanted to buy him at 1.9 whatever. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to be a bit crafty here. So I went into his transfer section and I upped it to 2.3 million, I think. More offers. Anyway, I kept doing it. Cut a long story short, I did it about 6 times, got his value up to 4.7 million, and Crystal Palace bought him. So there we go, happy days. Amir Richardson, he was one of the defensive midfield players. My word, in the end, I had to sell him. I got so many offers in for him. It was ridiculous. 725,000. It's not like he's the greatest player on earth. And then Fazzini went for 1.1 million. Let me just keep up with the chat. And if the Southport save was one, when the Prem 2, when the Champions League 3 have 1 billion in the bank. Have a billion in the bank. To say it's complete currently at 310 million. Right. Okay. So you've won the Champions League with them then. I mean, that's some going, that, Mike. Some going. So you've got 310 million. Can you make a save playing with Benfica? I probably would love to, Claudio. Yeah, I probably would love to. I can't remember whether I've managed in Portugal or not. Can't remember. I'm not sure. Stevie will probably be able to tell you. My memory's useless. How many seasons do you play a week, Mike? Right, okay, so let's go on. And once again, like I say, switching over to the controller, I'll go into the transfers in, and whoopee-doo, we can actually scroll, which is fantastic. Okay, so I did mention that I might be looking at Lorenzo Luca for a backup striker, and well, he's come in now on a free. 27-year-old Italian. It's a bit of a no-brainer, really. 6'7", and he's not going to start every game. Although we have got Manchester United looking at Moise Kean up front. Amatucci's also a target. I've turned down offers of about 48 million for him. I don't really want to lose him, but Moise Kean, I think he's got a value of about 70 odd million, something like that. If the right offer comes in, he might have to go. But anyway, we've got Lorenzo Luca in, and like I say, a bit of a no-brainer. We got this lad in, Nico Paz. I'm trying to... I've got him on individual training at the moment to play on the wing, but I might have found a solution for that. Because Beltram was playing attacking mid at the end of last season. Yeah, Beltram was playing at the end of last season and in that position. But anyway, we picked him up on a free. Very, very good player. Very, very good player indeed. Passing of 16, vision of 17. So he, like I say, coming on a free. And I mean, he's got a price tag here, 52 million. And then, I mean, that could be 2.5 billion. It makes no bloody difference in Football Manager. That value could be anything. Okay, let's come out of that now. So that's Paz. Right, now, unfortunately, I have signed one or two players who I'm going to struggle. I might have to give them nicknames. So this lad is called Kerim Alejibegovic. Alejibegovic. I might have to call him Albert or something like that. How much did we pay for him? 14.5 million. Okay, he's a wonder kid, this lad. And he's 4-star with a 5-star potential. He's going to play down that left-hand side. 6'1", so he's got a bit of height as well. Haven't won the Champions League. Those Barcelona Real Madrid teams are almost unbeatable. Starting on level 4.5 stars and above. Yeah, it's a bit tricky, isn't it? Okay, I'm just looking at I have an analytics screen in front of me. I've got 3 monitors on the go. So when you see me doing this, I've not gone doolally. That's where the game is playing for me. It's on the top screen. I have an analytics screen, and then I have a screen here where I can see. If you see me looking at the corner of my eye, that's the things that are going on. That's my... So, so on my analytics screen, it just tells me how many people have actually clicked on the thumbnail or bobbed their head in. If you have bobbed your head in to the stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm managing Fiorentina, and tonight we're kind of semi-testing out the new update 26.1.2, where up to now they have actually fixed the scrolling, which is fantastic. So that's one of the things I'm really pleased about. But anyway, wonder kid here for the left wing. He's only going to get better. He's only 20 years old, but a very, very good signing. Once again, I mean, we have a silly value here. Whether that makes any difference or not, I literally have no idea. Okay, 725,000 next for a centre back. Michael Svoboda. 29-year-old Austrian, 6'5". He's not got the greatest star rating, but I have got two very good starting centre backs, so I'm just basically like filling the squad out a little bit. How do you find Wonder Kids? How do I find Wonder Kids? I'll show you that in a second, Stuart. I didn't go looking for him. He just came up. I was after a left winger because who did I have before on playing on that left-hand side? I can't remember who it was now. Beltram started there, didn't he? And then I moved him inside. And then there was somebody else on that left-hand side, and I can't remember who it was now. So I needed two left wingers. So I brought Paz in and this Wonder Kid. But I just searched for, I did a recruitment focus, left wingers, and this lad came up. 14.5 mil. I thought, you know what, 20-year-old, he's all right, him. And then when I was doing a bit of the negotiating, I just happened to notice out the corner of my eye, Wonder Kid. So I didn't go searching for him, but I'll show you how you can do that in a sec, Stuart. Right, okay, so where are we now? Okay, Nicolo Perosi. We got this lad on a free. So he is a right fullback. Once again, star rating not that good. I don't know how this team's going to do. What you have to bear in mind is, so what I should have said at the start of this was, the board's budgets were, I think, 7.5 million transfer budget, and I had quite a bit of wage, but the transfer budget's 7.5 million. And the first thing I did was I went in and I cleared the recruitment database, and I just thought, right, let's have a look, see who's been scouted. And the top 20 players were anything from 60 million down to 38 million. That's what my club had scouted. I had 7.5. So I've had to be a little bit creative with this. How this Fiorentina team do, I don't know, will do. I think we're looking at the media prediction. I think we're predicted to finish about mid-table. They're not predicting anything more than that. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I paid 18 million for this next lad, and weirdly, it came up on my one of my YouTube feeds before. He's actually won the African Cup of Nations, hasn't he, with Senegal? And apparently they showered him with confetti, the West Ham players, when he got back there. So yeah, we got him from West Ham, 18 million. According to the game, he's not put a lot of value on, but he's a left wing back, can mark and tackle, pace and acceleration is okay. Very good at crossing the ball, so we'll see about that one. Star rating, once again, not amazing, but like I say, I didn't have an awful lot of money to work with. Udinese next, 5.25 million, and another central defender. And here we go again. So it's Saba Gojlichids. I have no idea. I am going to have to give these lads a nickname. So, yeah, I mean, I've no idea what nickname I can give him. But anyway, he's 6'4", Georgian centre-back. And once again, star rating, not amazing. But like I say, you have to cut your cloth. It's a saying of mine. You can't spend money that you've not got. And then is there any more? Yes, there is. I think I put this lad, I put a little bit of his money on the drip. I did need a DM. So we brought in Eric Martel from Germany. And 26 years old. Looks a very, very good player. Once again, star rating, not great. But 6'2". So we're quite a big side now. Centre-backs are all tall. Left-backs tall. Defensive midfielders tall. And we've got 6'7", Lorenzo Luca up front if he plays. So I think that's it. That's all my comings and goings. So 48.5 million spent. 32.5 million brought in. So as you can see, they've been a little bit creative with things. I think Martel, I put about 6 million on the drip of his money. It was like striker, Saba goal. Another SI, please let us rename our new stadiums. We have a bunch of legends at the club. Yeah, that'd be a good shout, Mike. That'd be a fun addition, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't think it's absolutely essential, but you're right, it would be a fun addition. Definitely. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, any suggestions what nickname I can give this lad? I mean, shall we just call him Saba? I think we'll just call him Saba. Right, where is it now? Set a nickname. Yeah, I think we're just going to call him Saba. Right, I've not got the right keyboard on. Of course, this is the beauty of having a keyboard and mouse sorted out. So let's just... in fact, we can just do that, can't we? And then click OK. Confirm. And the other one that's going to give me loads of trouble is this lad. So I think we might just call him Kerim. Nickname. Right, let's do delete. No, backspace. Right, we're just going to call him Kerim, I think. Because otherwise it's going to cause me so many problems in game. Right, okay, let me just give that a quick save. Right, so so Stuart was asking how you find Wonder Kids. So if you go into recruitment and player database, now on this side here, you have to create a new column, insert a column or replace a column, and then it's in... you see, where is it now? General info. No, it's not in there. International, scouting, stats, transfer. I mean, it might be because I've already got it in there. Where is it now? Contracts, fitness and injuries, general info. Can't find it unless it's because I mean it might be that if it's not there already, when you click you do get the option, but it's media description you're looking for, so you put another column in and it's media description, and then if you click on it, it will actually give it you by in alphabetical order, and then obviously, you know, W, Wonder Kids, you can find it that way. But I think it's maybe because I don't want to take it off in case I don't get it back, but that's the way I did it. Right click on this header and then you get this comes up and then it's in there, and then you can add another column in. That's how I find Wonder Kids. Hiya mates, what's that? Venice Fang, how are you doing, mate? Yeah, so anything else I need to speak about? I did make one or two notes. Okay, so while we are early on in the stream, so one of the things that I am very, very happy about is in the recruitment, if you go right along, I mean, it is scrunched up there. Now, this may well be because I've got the largest text size on. It probably is. But if you go into more and then come down here and go into squad depth, we have actually got... It's not a squad planner because you can click on players, but you can't, because it says like attacking mid, you've got 10 players. That's not clickable, so it's not fully a squad planner, but it just gives you the top 3. But it's better than nothing, and I like it. I like it a lot. So and somebody was asking me today In fact, they've asked me a few times how to find that. Now, on his version of the game on PlayStation, that screen is coming up, but it's blank. There's no players on it. I don't understand why certain things are happening for some people and not for others. Let me just have a look at my notes. And the other thing that has been brilliant is, so if we're going to, let me just have a look now. Yeah, you could do that as well, Mike. Yeah, definitely. You could do that. It depends what level of Wonder Kids you want. My problem with Wonder Kids has always been that, you sign a Wonder Kid who's like, I don't know, 17 or something like that, 18, and then they look like they might be great, but then you buy them in for like 5 million or something and they turn out to be okay. They don't actually progress. So I'd rather search for something that's got a little bit more meat on the bones, if you will. Right, what was I showing you then? I know. So I think if we're going to player data, yeah. Right, okay, yeah. So go into recruitment, player database, and then we're going to edit search. Now, on the console, obviously we've got a few console players in, you will probably know that if I go to add an attribute in here, so if I selected work rate, teamwork, determination, marking and tackling, and got a number in here, that number would apply to every one of them. But that you couldn't change that, or you couldn't change the attributes. You could do that and knock it down to 12, but then it made 12 for them all. You couldn't get individual ones. Now, what they've actually done is they brought in individual ones. So look, for tackling, 12, but I can up that to 15 because I want him to be a good tackler. The marker, I can leave at 12, or marking, I should say. Determination, teamwork, work rate. So they've actually individualised those. And for me, I spend a lot of time in the transfer window and I use that screen probably more than a lot of things in the game, and that is so important to me. And once again, controller in hand, once again we can scroll that now with the right stick. So that, for me, that's a massive one. Some of the kids I find are like 18 years old and worth 8 million but want to be a star player with a massive contract. Well, yeah, apparently they've done something with the attribute colours as well, and I have spoken about the match day. Yeah, so Arthur was saying that he goes to match day and then goes to tactics and it crashes the game straight away, and it does it every time. He has to reload the game. It's fine for me, so I really don't know. Okay, let's get back into the game then. Let's have a look at in here. So if we go to Serie A, and have they changed that? Hang about. Let me just. Right, here we go. League table. So we're going to overall media prediction. We've actually jumped up. So we've jumped up to 25 to 1. I think we were 125 to 1 to finish mid-table. Now the media prediction is 25 to 1 to finish 7th. So Inter Milan are 11 to 4 to win it. Juventus, AC Milan, they're always there, those two, aren't they? And I'm guessing Inter Milan this season, because they've got a new manager now, so I'm guessing that their manager is Roberto De Zerbi, so I'm guessing they'll... fulfill promise for finance, set recruitment focus, ages 15 to 19, current ability 1 star, potential ability 2.5 stars. That seems low, but there's a reason why it works. Okay, fine. Okay, so we've done all of the transfers. So was it 14 players out, 8 players in? Money wise, I think I've got 1.85 mil left, but I've got a wage budget of 300,000. Some of the wages they want at this level are a bit bonkers, I have to say. Anything else that I need to show? Don't think there is, really. Don't think there is. So that squad depth, did you click on that now? All right, okay. So that works. So before, when you did that, you just got basically a highlighted version of this. Now you get that, which is a lot better, isn't it? So they're saying goalkeepers 3-star. I mean, we're not the greatest team in the world, but hopefully. Right, okay, let's have a look at match day then and go into tactics. So we're going to play a 4-2-3-1. And see, the problem I've got is these paths who are brought in to be like, I am trying to train him to be a winger and to focus on his left foot more. His left foot is very strong. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing that then. Focus on left foot, because he's very strong on his left foot. But you see, I mean, this is one of these bonkers things that needs changing in Football Manager, you know. I mean, if you told Pep Guardiola, right, you've got a player here and he can only play in that position there, Guardiola wouldn't know what to do. He literally wouldn't know what to do, because he would say, that's no good to me, because I need that player to be able to play there, there, there and there. And if he can't, I don't want him. So once again, you know, but then in game, he's only going to be half a star, isn't he? Half a star on that side. But then we do have Kerim. See, that's much easier to pronounce, isn't it? Kerim. Scouts only filter using the goals. Start. In potential, but there are white stars off the gold stars, which usually mean the player might have bigger potential. Right, okay. You see, this is, I'm saying exactly what I'm saying, you know. Everybody plays the game in a different way. And that's the way I look for Wonder Kids. But Mike is giving another option there, which is great. And of course, that's the beauty of live streams, isn't it? Because, you know, we all get to benefit from everybody else's knowledge and the way that they do things. Well, I think we are going to be right into the season now. I literally have no idea. I mean, as per usual, we have to play AC Milan quite early on. Yeah, we do. We play them in the 4th game. So we've got Celesti, Bergamo, Sassuolo and AC Milan. Bergamo, I think, are our bogey team, aren't they? Yeah, Bergamo are our bogey team. We can't beat them. We struggled last season. Okay, I think we are going to go into the game. So we've got Kalali that side. I am using Tapia as the backup. We can bring... well, we could use Beltran there. We could switch it round. I have got a little bit of flexibility around there. Obviously, Keane is up front. But Manchester United are hovering around him at the moment. Amatucci as the DM. Got Martel next to him, very experienced German. We've got the new lad Doof playing on that left-hand side. And then the 2 centre-backs are Camuso. And it should actually be Tomori. Tomori. Where is he? Is he injured or something? Tomori is injured. Right, how bad's that injury? Twisted ankle suffered in training. Great. I mean, it wouldn't be Football Manager, would it, if they didn't injure 1 or 2 players before the season kicks off? It's just something that you have to get used to. Oh, and Mandraga is normally my Amatucci and Mandraga, but he's been injured. He's coming back on a fitness. Right, I think we're going to have to get rid of that centre back as well. Him, because he's injured. Right, how are we doing out of possession? Kalala, Amatucci, Martel. Erline and Diouf. So we have two wonder kids in the team now. We've got Erline at right back, although this is one of those situations that I was saying about. He came in as a wonder kid. I think he was 3.5-star ability, and but he's still got 5-star potential, but he's not. His half a star has been knocked off his current ability. Right, I'm going to correct you there, Mike. I am going to correct you. You're saying there I'm doing fine and I don't need any help. I need all the help I can get, Mike. I am not one of these people who says, I know it all, do it this way because that's the way to do it, because it's the way I... No, I'm here to learn as much as everybody else, so let's get that straight right from the off. That's just the way I do it. But you've actually taught me something there, Mike. I've learned so much stuff doing the live stream, and it's great because in this community that we're in, if we can all give each other hints and tips and help each other along. I had a comment in the video that I did, well, it actually didn't go up till 10 o'clock last night, but I felt like I had to make a video. But a lad came in and he said he's given the game up because he can't win any games in it at all. He just can't. He's tried all kinds of different stuff and he can't get a run of 2 or 3 games winning. He's just losing all of the time. And I think things like this help us all along. You know, if he came into the chat and, you know, asked, then we might all be able to help him along a little bit. I mean, the advice I've given him is pick a team that you know all of the players, so you're not faffing around trying to wonder, well, can he do that? Can he not do that? You know, pick the tactic and formation that you're familiar with, and try and just keep it simple at the beginning, because it is a learning curve. I'm sure we've all bought the game brand new and lost the first 12 games. I certainly did. I've told the story many times. I put this game in the bin 3 times when I bought it and kept fishing it out and having another go. And then I watched Lelujo and other players and I just gained you know, information. And I'm still not the greatest Football Manager player, but, you know, stuff like this. What went wrong with City in the UCL? Yes, Stuart, I have, like most City fans, I literally have no idea what's going on at City at the moment. Literally no idea. I mean, there's a few bonkers things going on. I mean, the goalkeeping situation for me. I mean, Pepper's come out and said he wants to keep Donnarumma and Trafford. That is so selfish. It's such a selfish attitude, because Trafford is a bloody good goalkeeper. Actually, if he got some game time at a top club, he could become England goalkeeper. So what's he going to do? Sit on our bench every week, maybe play the odd cup game here and there? It's such a selfish attitude. I feel really sorry for Trafford. Really sorry. I watched his interview when he came in before Donnarumma arrived, and he was like, you know, my aim is to be like the number one for City, the number one for England. I've got it all mapped out and everything's... And then all of a sudden Donnarumma comes in, he's sat on the bench. No idea what's going on. Anyway, Bodo Glimt are not a regular low block team. They're 11 machines who cover a lot of ground, run fast. That's what went wrong. Yeah, it was a weird one because it was Tuesday evening, but my grandson's train on a Tuesday evening. So I had the option. I had the option of saying, look, I'm not going. But I am kind of, I won't say I'm integral to the club, but I do a lot for the club now. I do a lot of photographing, videoing, and I'm quite well in with the manager and everything. I just feel part of the system, and I didn't really want to let them down. But then, of course, City were playing in the Champions League. But I thought, you know what? After weekend, am I that bloody bothered? I thought, no, sod it. I'm going to watch my grandson's train. And it was great. I mean, we were looking, me and my son-in-law, we were looking at the results coming through. We were absolutely stunned when we went 1-0 down, 2-0 down. And you're like, something's wrong there. Something is wrong, and I don't know what it is. The young kid at the back, he was playing for Watford. We brought him back because of Vardiol's broken leg and Diaz being out for 6 weeks. And he had a couple of really good games, and then we put him in that game, and he basically made the two mistakes for two of their goals. So it is what it is. But the other thing I was actually, because I do have a Manchester City channel, there's not many videos on it, but I was actually going to go on there and do a live stream, because the thing at the moment is all about injuries, and it's all, a lot of it is defenders. And my theory is because we play such a high line, and there's a whole half a pitch for the opposition to run into. So against United, they had two players on the edge of their penalty area, just to, they're in the penalty area, they're part of the defensive system. As soon as Dudar headed that ball out from names. But anyway, that free kick that got taken, it got headed out, and then those two players are on the bike. And any team now who can do that can kill us, because then our defenders have got to turn and race like buggery back to the bloody, the goal into penalty area, and try and stretch sinews, bust a gut to try and get that ball back. I think that's why we're getting so many injuries. I think it's the way Pep Guardiola plays. That's my view. I don't know. Me, I'm a Man United fan for my sins. I did start with them as my first save, but the club's such a massive. It's not an easy save. Well, I mean that's my advice usually is is pick a team that and then and learn the game from there. Elaine isn't ready to handle other teams' high press. Gay will help. Yeah, well, we hope so. I don't know. My overall view on City at the moment is that Pep Guardiola's come in, and we've bought players to fit a system, and that side that we had was generational. Well, he had a couple of sides, didn't he? But generational. I don't know whether that'll ever happen again with Manchester City. That might spin over now and happen with, say, an Arsenal or a Liverpool or even a United. I don't know. And a generation. Look at Ferguson, generational that. I don't know whether we'll ever get back there again. And of course, the problem is we picked up all of these young supporters in the last 10 years, and they then start getting really bolshy. It's like, oh, Kyle Walker, he's stinking the place out. Get him out of my club. It's like, come on, mate. I don't know how old you are, but Kyle Walker has been the best right back in the Premier League for years, and he's saved us so many goals. We wouldn't have won Premier Leagues and Champions League without Kyle Walker at right back. Okay, he lost a bit of pace, and his form dropped a little bit. There's no need to be rude about him like that. But it is what it is. Nice day for fishing. It's bloody awful in Preston. Like I say, I'm hoping the weather picks up over the weekend because I've got some filming to do. Anyway, this is not getting us any games played, is it? And I've been on like 50 minutes. Right, okay, let's go to the match and see whether we can win our first game with these new players in. And I think we'll do well, actually. I could be actually applying what I've just said to this Fiorentina team. It could have been a little bit first season, new manager bounce, generational. I don't know. Finishing second last season was very, very good. Every big team is having problems though. City, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Everyone but Arsenal, yeah. They all need to adapt. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak for other teams, Mike. But so the word the pertinent word that you've used there is adapt, and I don't see or ever see Guardiola adapting. I just don't. He's brought a style of football into the Premier League. Most teams now play out from the back. Most play with a high line. Most of them are doing it better than we are now, and but he refuses to change. I mean, I went on Blue Moon. Well, I go on Blue Moon every day, but I went on there the day after, and everybody's saying like, with a makeshift back line and Rodri in midfield, why did he not just pull everything back? We had a point there. There was a point. No, you have a point at the beginning of a game, which would probably been okay. But no, he carries on he's trying to basically play a formation and a tactic with players that are nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near good enough. We had world-class players in our team. The David Silvas, Yaya Tourés, Kevin De Bruyne. We had world-class players playing that system. We don't have them now. He's bought a winger in Semenyo, who is great at bombing down that right-hand side. Doku could do the same down the left, or switch him over, whichever way you want to do. Do we play like that? We can't. Because every team that we play puts 11 men in the box. Whenever a wide player gets the ball, 2 players come out to him. Semenyo's going to have to work his bloody socks off to get anything like the form he had at Bournemouth. He brought in Klopp's assistants so he could adapt, though. I've heard a lot of stuff about, even he's come out himself, Guardiola's come out himself and said, I am... you know what we should do, really? I should set a new channel going up and just call it Footy Chat. And we can just sit and have a chat about football. It's bonkers, this channel. I've heard a lot of stuff Guardiola's said a few times now. I've learnt so much from him. He's such a knowledge and this, that and the other. And then we go out the next week and we're tapping the ball. So one of the things I was going to do a live stream on my Manchester City channel. And I was going to say, so when Doku gets that ball on the left-hand side and he pulls 2 players with him. So let's take the goalkeeper out of the situation. So what's that? That's 8 players in the penalty area instead of 10. He's brought 2. When Doku passes it inside, get the ball in the box quick. No, we'd never do that. Never do it. We never cross. We never get the ball in the box. So Doku passes the ball inside and then we slowly pass the ball to a centre half and then over to the other side and then back round again. I was talking to one of the parents at football on Tuesday. He said, I've stopped watching City. It's so boring. Right, Arthur, are your ears burning? I've been talking about you. No, Arthur. I've tried it out on my Fiorentina save here, and it's absolutely fine. I have no answer to why that is happening to you, and it's not happening to me. Yeah, exactly. I know. And you know what? A direct style of football would stop Haaland getting all the stick that he's getting. I don't know what they expect Haaland to do. They've got all of the team in the penalty area. Haaland's there. He's got 3 centre-backs on him. What do they expect him to do? He's a brilliant striker. He scores amazing goals, but his best goals are scored when a ball's put through for him and he's like a buffalo out of control. He's got defenders bouncing off him and he sticks it in the bottom corner. We never play that, though. So, sorry, mate, West Brom are on. That's my team. All right. Well, that's fine, Arthur. But nice for you to come in and ask the question. But I've tried it tonight and it works fine for me. Going to match day into tactic. I've done it a few times and it's been fine. I have no answer. Great idea when you started then, although if it's all about City, I'll pass. No, it wouldn't be all about... The reason I'm talking about City is because people are asking me what happened in the UCL, what happened against United. That's the only reason I'm talking. I know it bores people to death. I got called a madman for calling City boring on the FM front. It's so much better now. The 20 annoys me. Right, let's get into some football, shall we? Yeah, I've just been changing my Premier League fantasy team as well, and I've taken Foden out of it. I've taken Haaland out of it, believe it or not. So I brought other players in, and we'll see how we go this weekend. But we have a little league, so there's my son-in-law, me, and my two grandsons. But I'm second at the moment now. I've moved up, doing all right. Right, come on, let's see how we play here. This is the first. I've not watched any of the friendlies. This is the first game I have watched to see how these players are going to perform. Right, come on, lads. Let's put a bit of a... We need to get 3 points to get the season up and running. Okay, Celesti. Ball through the middle. And Amatucci there showing his £48 million worth there of winning the ball back. Amatucci again. Lovely ball. Okay, Karim, the wonder kid on the left-hand side, gets the ball in the box. And there we go. There's the first assist for our new wonder kid, Karim, on that left-hand side. And Kalali rises at the far post and heads it in. This was a very nice move. And Amatucci in midfield there worked his socks off. He won the ball back first. Then he sprayed it out to the left. That was a nice team goal, that was. Nice team goal. Okay, so we're winning 1-0. Let's see how the defence does now when Celesti start coming forward a little bit. Jason, I really struggle to keep clean sheets and stop the run to opponent centre. Any ideas? I mean, if I'm honest, Jason, I'm having the same problem myself. The only reason I'm doing okay with Leeds is because we're scoring a lot of goals. Well, we do concede a lot as well. It's been doing my head in with Leeds because we score a goal and I think, oh, great, we're in the lead. And then seconds later, the equaliser goes in. To be fair, you've learnt a lot just watching my live streams. Well, you know, once again, I will repeat myself. That's not necessarily from me, is it? That's having a joint collective in here of people who are all Football Manager players, and we can all give each other advice, so that's great. Hi, Liam, how are you doing, mate? I try trapping inside and playing with a lower defensive line. Another gripe I've got is that the texting game is so small. It's way too small for me. Is it just me or what? No, it's not. I've got mine. If you go into settings, Arthur, you can actually change the... as Kerim's one as a penalty here, you can change the size of the text. So it goes from small, medium, large, or large. I've got it on larger. Does a lower line with a high press work, or should I mid-block it? I mean, I always find that... I always find if you've got like a high line and a low line set, you've got to be careful of that middle area that you don't get overrun and you don't have people running through. Yeah, it's on the largest. All right, okay then. I mean, of course, the big problem with having it on the largest is we have like if you've got a list of like 20 teams, the last one for some reason the 20 they can't fit in the box. And there's quite a few text things like that using the largest. I don't have an answer for that, Arthur, I'm afraid. I'm not really being of much help to you tonight at all because it's, the things that you're coming up with, they're either not happening for me or there's a lot of trial and error to it. A lot of trial and error without a shadow of a doubt. Martel, my word. Mike, it's small relatively speaking. Even on the largest setting, I had to move the TV closer. Oh my God. Okay, 2-0 and the Kerim on that left-hand side is having a debut to be proud of. He's actually taking the free kick as well now, taking it short. Out to Amatucci. Beltran beats his man easily, slides it across, ball's in the back of the net, and Moise Keane gets his first goal of the season. So 3-0, and we're not even at half time yet. Oh, are they looking at this one, checking the goal? Is this going to be... Oh, it's awarded. That's unusual. Normally, just before half time, Football Manager won't let you go 3-0 in the lead. Although it is only Celeste. I would imagine if it was Inter Milan or AC Milan or Juventus, that probably would have got disallowed. 7 shots, 4 on target. Celeste, unfortunately. I like this as well. This is really nice. And it's all clickable as well. And we can do it with the controller. So I can click it with the controller. So I can do all of that. This is very nice. I like this. It's very clear. And... but I do like that. And the other thing I like as well, they've put a shot of the dressing room, haven't they? It only comes on for like a split second, but I like it. It's nice. There, look. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, okay, we're obviously going to be pleased, aren't we? Okay, let's get into the second half. So Kerim now. I'm so glad I give these lads nicknames. Oh, what a lovely ball to Beltran. Ooh. I've been playing on a MacBook Air and I've played on my big TV to stop the eyes hurting. Right. I converted to FM 26. I wouldn't say I'm converted yet, Jason. But it's a much, much better game now than... I mean, weirdly... So the problem we had with the raining every game at the beginning, and then they fixed that, didn't they? So I made yesterday's video, and I thought, oh, I'll show a bit of gameplay. And the first game I put on, it was bloody raining. I thought, you can't win, can you? Kalala, that's his second goal of the game, isn't it? If that stands, I think it is standing. 4-0. Right, come on. Now, can we just have a little bit of balance here? Don't score too many goals, lads. Because if we could score 6 in this, we're guaranteed not to score them for another 6 games. So let's have a little bit of balance here. I mean, it's very nice we've scored a lot of goals and got 3 points, but let's have a little bit of balance. FM24 had no issues with the text size. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Arthur, that you're having those problems, because I know we've spoken a few times, and it's a bit sad that you bought the game and then things are happening to you. I've no idea why the match day tactics thing is crashing your game. I mean, I'll try it again when this game's finished, but it's not doing it for me. I mean, all I can say is send a bug report in, and hopefully, you know, if enough people say that, then they'll have a look at it. But once again, like I say, FM_consoles channel, if you go and have a look at his latest video, it's about half an hour long, and he goes through this update with a fine tooth comb, saying like what they've done, what they've changed, what they've updated, what they've fixed. Try a new save tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, it might be that. I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? I don't know. It's been like this though since it came out. You know, some people were saying it's working on PlayStation, it's not working on Xbox. And then other people were saying, well, this is working. Then somebody else on the same console, no, that's not working for me. It's really weird. Yeah. United Arab Emirates, and it rained the first 3 games in late summer. Right, okay. I've really screwed up badly there because I was waffling, and we've finished the game, and I've not made any substitutes at all. Right, we're delighted. I don't know when the next game is now. Oh. Let's just see if I can give my players some rest. Yeah, I've really screwed up there, and I don't know when the next game is. Oh, it's on the 26th. Oh, it's not too bad. It is Bergamo, though. Just wondering whether I should give him a couple of days rest, actually, given that I've not... Now, that I don't know whether anybody knows, if we're all here and listening, I don't know whether anybody knows, but does anybody know how to, using the controller, how to rest your players? I've been on the internet, I've had a look, one or two people have suggested things, none of it works. I mean, obviously I'm going to do it with my mouse, but for anybody who is using the controller, does anybody know how to do this? Training, rest players, we'll just give them a couple of days, I think. In my next save, I played the bottom of the table team in the quarter-final of the Cup. The goalkeeper had not kept a clean sheet all season, lost 2-0. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Sven. It's what I like to call, affectionately, curveballs and levels of difficulty. It's in Football Manager's DNA. It's woven in curveballs and levels of difficulty. I've had so many games like that where I can beat the top teams or get results out of them. Come to play somebody down the bottom, you get beat. It's bonkers. I've been declared the luckiest player I've had. Not a crash on PC or console. Maybe I was rewarded for loyalty for playing it since. Maybe it is, Jason. Maybe it is. Maybe you're in favour with Miles. Have you tried Square? Yeah, I've tried the Square. Removed and added columns. I'm on PC, so can't look. Well, I mean, this is the problem, Arthur, isn't it? You know, I've had this conversation with Alex, the lad from Australia, and there is no competition, so they can basically do what they want, can't they? And all we can hope for is that they just keep working on it and getting it right. But right, let's continue. Yeah, so I mean, once again, Arthur, I'll just show you on mine here. So yeah, using the controller, so I'll go into match day and go into, well, you can either do tactics or that, and it's fine. So I don't know why it's doing it with you. I've not got a clue. Haven't got a clue. Yeah, so this thing about so when you say square, did anyone download that awful Sega game? No. At the time, when that was mooted, a lot of people were like, "Oh, here we go, Sega are putting up some competition." But no, I never did download it. Right, okay. Yeah, but the problem with that, Mike, is it's laborious, isn't it? Let me just try that then. So let's just do them 4. So I press square. Training, right, okay. Yeah, what I'm meaning is, so basically on, like I did with my mouse then, I basically, let's just untick those again. So I've selected the first one, goalkeeper. This is what I'm meaning. We can't do this then, and then do shift and do that, and it selects them all, rather than going down them all. That's what I'm meaning. So yes, also you can do it then, but you have got to select them all individually. I tried that before, and I got down to about here, and then I clicked this one. I think I must have been just outside the box, and it deselected all the rest. And I wasn't very happy. Watched a bit of Space playing the Sega game earlier. It looked horrific. Right, okay. You see, this is the problem, isn't it? You know, it's like Sports Interactive have been at this game a long time. So they've had a lot of development. I mean, I think they've said if a new company started, it would take them at least 5 years to even get to a half decently playable game. It's a long time, isn't it, really? I need to do the messages. I mean, I suppose, Mike, it at least it is something, but selecting every player manually is a pain in the arse. It's not good, is it, really? If anybody has joined the stream and he's sat there watching, or you bobbed your head in just to see what's going on, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. We're working on the brand new update, which is the 26.1.2 update, and quite a few things that I personally use have been fixed. But then there are one or two lads in the chat who are finding it not great and still crashing. So it seems to be individual rather than like a blanket, oh, this doesn't work for everybody. But anyway, it's... I mean, while you're here, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell and give me a like, then that would be fantastic. Valencia made it for Marino. He's one of my centre-backs, isn't he? No, we don't want that, thanks. Right, this is a big game. I mean, in the grand shape of things, it's not. But Bergamo, we really struggled with last season. We struggled to beat them. They're one of our hoodoo teams. And I thought the rest players did this work on FM24 then. I mean, I mean, once again, it's like watching other people play and learning things. And I got that from Lelujo. I mean, I think Lelujo, virtually every single game he plays, he gives his players 2 days rest after it. Doesn't matter whether, or you know, when the next game, he just gives them 2 days rest. He does it all of the time. But it makes sense, doesn't it, you know, to... Because when you get into, like, the Malid save, you know, you start the season, you've got the Caribou Cup, you've got a lot of league games. You're playing a game every 3 days. We had an international break, 2 weeks. Come back, we played 3 games in a week. You've got to rest your players. And once again, although we have had this argument, but it's not an argument, is we have had this before where you can actually, it's behind a paywall in the console version, you can actually pay, I think it's £1.49. And, well, it was, I don't know what's happening now, but because I've not really used it, I haven't looked. But pay £1.49 and you actually get the ability then to rest your players easily on the console version. So cursor speed is still too slow on the controller. If you ever use a mouse for more than 1 day, you're never going back. Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. I mean, I'm never going back to the controller either. I don't care whether they put a shiny gold-plated update out. I'm not using the controller. Now I've started with the mouse and keyboard. You're right. Moving the mouse across the screen, you can be, split a second, you can be across the screen. Laboriously taking it over on the controller, it's not great. But, you know, last night I thought to myself, you know what, I might start making a few tuition videos now, because I didn't want to do that if the controller wasn't working properly. But then, of course, in the last 24 hours, quite a few people have been saying, oh, but there's still problems, there's still bugs. And I don't really want to be, leading people down the garden path, although it's not my fault, is it really? Championship Manager's played FM Sales and then stopped until it came out on the console with FM23. Right, arrest all players, heavy game mode, use the risk assessment squad view for 1 day after a match, helps with injuries. Doing a video of how you go about searching and getting players for different levels of clubs. Well, like I say, Arthur, there's a few ideas running around in my head at the moment, and I would like to do a series of tuition videos. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but I do think it would help new players who know absolutely nothing about the game. But like I say, the controller, although it is better now, it's still not perfect, and I don't know. I mean, I suppose I could do a one-off video where I just go through the basics, just to show people how to get into the game, where to start. I don't know what to do, but yeah, I might do, Arthur. I might do. Here's one I change myself depending on home or away. Do you do the same? I'll just keep it the same. Yeah, well, I think they would do, Arthur. At the moment, I have to be honest, my workload's a little bit, even though I'm retired, my workload's a bit heavy because I've had the summer transfer window to do for this, I've had my Leeds save to do, and I've gone through January transfer window in that one. So this week's been a bit chocker. And I videoed my son's wedding as well, so I'm working on that in between times. But I would like to do it. It's something I like doing, and I like producing videos and stuff. So I may well do that. Do I change mentality? Now, on this tactic I'm working on at the moment, I have got a balanced mentality. And in that game, I didn't change it at all. No, I don't. I don't change it for home or away games. I will change it in game. If we're doing absolutely nothing, I'll up it to positive. Sometimes I might go attacking, but I don't change it on a regular basis. No. I mean, do you find then, Jason? Do you find that works for you? Because once again, that's a bit of a learning curve, isn't it? So choose the number between 1 and 9. Do I tell you? Or do I keep it in my head? Are we having magic tricks as well now? On the Gobby Gaffer YouTube channel? Magic tricks as well? Oh, here we go. Here's our Champions League fixtures. Tell you, 7. It's my lucky number. Right, okay, fixture schedule. Where are we now? Champions League fixtures. Hold on a minute, that's not telling us anything. Oh, here we go. So we've got a challenging fixture list. We're playing Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, Athletic Bilbao and Real Madrid. Oh, they're the ones that... Well, where is it? Where's the bloody... Where's ours? Do I find that in... Right, okay. So we're playing Rangers, Paris Saint-Germain, Benfica, Slavia, FC Porto, Manchester City, Athletic Bilbao, Everton. Got some tough ties in there, haven't we? What? Choose them between 1 and 9. So that was all. So it's not a magic trick then. That was all so that you're leveling a shaman in WoW. Well, I'm glad to be of service, Andy. Glad to be of service. If you use the wheel, it scrolls down on the left. Anyway, we know now, don't we? Oh, here we go. You see, there's where the money is. So we've got 12.79 million for qualifying. So that's quite nice. Mentality in this game is basically level of risk taken. More attacking means with individual players. Instructions left at default. More risky passes, etc. Yeah, I had 9 classes I have to level. Couldn't decide which, so you just did. Well, you're very welcome, Andy. But yeah, Shaman. I did have. I've got multiple characters on multiple servers. I think I had a Shaman maybe 2 or 3 times. Most of my characters were undead, priests, or mages. I did try a paladin once or twice. Never had a tank. Had a hunter once or twice. Never a rogue. Yeah, I like casters. Casters are my favourite because shamans are like they're a bit of a mix and match, aren't they? Shamans, so they can be quite fun to play. Shamans. See, look, Mike's coming up with words of wisdom here. See, we all should be taking notes. Taking notes of what Mike's saying. So the board are delighted with the club vision. That's just reaching the Champions League. Never done a mage. I like healers mostly, but yeah, mage was one of those options. I love the mage. That when you get like later levels with the mage, they are very, very powerful mages, very powerful. And I love shaping and stuff like that. The shaping is such a fun thing to do. Like, you know, you've got like mobs chasing you, and you know, you can shape them and then jump forward, and I absolutely love the mage. If they made a healing mage, I'd probably go back to WoW tomorrow. That would be really fun. But then, of course, you're getting the best of 2 characters there, aren't you? Hiya, Trev. Not seen you for absolutely bloody ages. Happy New Year. Happy Christmas. All of that seems to have gone by. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I've been a tabletop and a computer RPG player for 30 years. I love casters, sorcerers specifically, and never played WoW. Fearing people, yeah. I must admit, I mean, like, you know, when you go into... I mean, it's a bit stressful, but I do like doing raids and stuff and dungeons and being the healer and being the person who keeps other people alive so they can do the job. The trouble is, when you're in, like, maybe say a group of 5 and you're doing something, you've got to rely on the fact that the tank knows what he's doing, you know, and doesn't just like go ahead and start putting himself in loads of danger, because then it's the healer that gets all the crap, isn't it? But I will have a go at WoW once, you know, again soon. My son still plays WoW now. He's the one who got me into it years and years ago. He still plays WoW now. Any Baldur's Gate enjoyers? No, not really. Not really. I have looked at it quite a few times, but I'm not sure whether it's my kind of game, really. I've tried all of those WoW type games, you know, all of like Rift and I've tried them all, and none of them match up to World of Warcraft. Blizzard have got it so right. People have tried to imitate it, and some of them have come close, but then thinking about getting a keyboard and mouse at FM26 on my Xbox. It seems they've broken user controller even more. Oh, Trev, so what have you heard? It's the way to go, though, Trev. You know, me and Mike have just been saying, even though we can scroll now with the mouse and things are a lot easier to use, I'm never going back to a mouse. Keyboard and mouse is the way to keep. Never going back to a controller, I should say. Yeah, keyboard and mouse is the way to go. It's so much more efficient. You can move the cursor across the screen so quickly. It's definitely the way to go. Baldur's Gate 3 is my favourite game, and my second favourite game is Baldur's Gate 2. Yeah, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Shadows at the moment. My God, is that a tough game? Well, I'm finding it tough. It's the hardest Assassin's Creed I've ever played. And of course, you've got two characters as well. So, and they both play differently. One can be like the assassin, but then can see, you know, bandits and whatever. Whereas the other one, he's like a bit of a brute. And but he can't see things, and it's quite a challenge. Divinity Original Sin 2. I'm sure my son recommended that Divinity to me. Yeah, we played one game tonight. How long have we been on? Nearly an hour and a half. Played one game. It's going well so far. We've got 3 points on the board, haven't we? So. Right, let's go through this. Loan offers for Rossi. He's the young striker, isn't he? Right, what are they doing? 6% wage, 80% wages. Well, we'll have any of those. It doesn't really matter, does it? Not too fussed. Being addicted to Night Rain since it came out, so it's that and FM at the minute. Night Rain, I've never heard of that one. Another game I love playing is State of Decay. Is it State of Decay? Let me just minimise this. Have I got it on my desktop? State of Decay. It is State of Decay, yeah. State of Decay is a brilliant game. Again, once again, that can be very tough. But I love the base building in that, and it's just a really good game. It's absolutely disgraceful outside, so much rain. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering whether the game on Sunday is going to be called off for a waterlogged pitch. Because it's an away game, but it's just being played on like a local park, so it won't have been like mowed properly and kept properly. State of Decay, well, State of Decay 2 came out, and that is such a good game, State of Decay 2. I will play that, definitely. I'll play that again in the near future. But Assassin's Creed it's a monster of a game, absolute monster of a game. I'm going to be playing that for the next 6 months, I think. State of Decay is a great game. Which away game is this? Oh, I'm talking about my grandsons, Andy. My 11-year-old grandsons, they play in a team on a Sunday. And I've had to have a brolly over all my camera equipment for the last 2 weeks. But, yeah, it's an away game on Sunday. It's like a 1 o'clock kickoff, which is very late, actually. Right, let's have a look at... have we got anybody back? Mandrago. We do need to get him back into the team. Oh, Tamori. We need to get him back in the team as well. He's one of my best centre-backs. He's on a fitness, so he can come in there then. Right, okay. Karim, Beltran, Kalali, Keane up front, Amasucci, Martel, Diouf. Right, I think that's... although... What's going on here? What is going on there? Please tell me that wasn't set up for the last game. I mean, I have got a bit of a track record for playing fullbacks in goal. Why was my goalkeeper playing right fullback then? Is that a bit of a glitch? What's going on there? It wasn't. I'm sure I looked at the team before and we had Diouf and Erline as the fullbacks. How's that got changed? Unless it's done it in the when I was. I bet it was when I was fiddling with the trying to use the controller, resting players. I bet it's got done then. I'm pretty sure I didn't play that game with it. Right, okay. Let's give it a save. Yeah, State of Decay, what a game. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. Yes, I do. I do, Arthur. Yeah, I play on a monitor. Yeah, I was explaining before. So if anybody sees me looking up like this, I've not gone doolally. I have 3 monitors. So I've got a monitor up there with the game on. This monitor here is for analytics. And this monitor here is actually what I'm doing. So I can keep an eye on the fact that whether I'm acting like a buffoon or not. So, yeah, I do play on... but you can change that on your TV, Arthur. I mean, that might be why you're struggling with the text then. You should be able to change the settings on your TV to alter the contrast and stuff. No, I've never used Quick Pick, Trev. Never use it. I think it was, the more I think about it, I've used my controller to test out resting players on the squad screen, and I think I've done it then. Because I did that before when I was trying it out. Was it last night? Was it? I can't remember now. But yeah, I did it. And when I was trying to rest players, it was moving players around. I think that's where it's happened. Right, Sven, just starting a new save with Manchester United. I've also gone back to the standard game mode in real world, and I've also allowed transfers in the first window. I've not played this way on FM26. Well, you'll have to let us know how it goes, Sven. I mean, Arthur will be very interested to know whether, when you go into the match day and tactics, whether it crashes or not. My game's not crashed now for about 4 weeks, I think. Although we did have that weird thing on Monday, didn't we? Where we were watching a game and then the screen went black. But then I think it came back on its own. I think so. Right, okay, it's Bergamo, and this is going to be tough, I think. Let's not get carried away with that first win. I would rather have won that first game 1-0, and then saved a few goals for this game. Because I have a feeling Bergamo are going to do us again. So what are they playing then? So they're playing a 4-2-3-1, the same. So it's not formation that's killing it then. Okay. Well, come on, lads. Let's see whether we can actually... no. Well, it's at their place as well. Cancelling each other out at the moment. There's absolutely nothing happening. 10 minutes on the clock. Our XG has just gone to 0.05 now. We've had a couple of shots now. Dan, how's the updates? Still not got this. Wanted to wait a bit for updates, etc. Which real life team is Bergamo? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I mean, in my ignorance, Trev, I thought it was a real team. Can we just pause this a second while I look at this? Bergamo. Let's have a look where Bergamo are. Who Bergamo are. Somebody will probably answer it before. Well, it is. It's an Italian city. Is that not? Is that? Are they not a team? It's an Italian city. Bergamo, I think it should be. I say Bergamo. Bergamo. Over the bar. Oh, it's Atalanta, is it? Ah, right. Maybe that's why we can't beat them. How's the update? You've still not got it, Dan. I mean, with the controller, you can. There's more things you can do now with the controller. Crucially, you can scroll things, but it is still quite slow. I mean, I'm using a mouse and keyboard bundle, Wi-Fi bundle, so. Slip it in. That's the one. Beltran, go on. Yes. Come on. 1-0. That's got to be a bug, that, Mike. That's got to be a bug, that. That needs fixing, that. That's not... That can't be right, that, can it? You know, things should move up, shouldn't they? And the fact that you're in the Premier League and you've won everything virtually and you've got millions in the bank, that's got to be a bug, that. Got to be. Yeah, well, exactly. I think it's a bug, that. Your problem with that is if that Southport save is bugged in that way, what other ways is it bugged? So is it bugged in the fact that, is that because the AI is looking at your team and saying, right, Southport, not a great team, we're only going to give you 25% retained, and then other things as well, won't upgrade this, that and the other. Is that maybe why you're not beating the Real Madrids and Barcelonas? Is that 2? We scored again. We scored again. Yeah, I'd be a bit worried about that, Mike, because you don't want to waste your time, do you? And I suppose it depends really how you're doing when you come up against Real Madrid and Barcelona. But if it's bugged to that extent, then I would worry whether it's bugged enough to stop you beating Real Madrid and Barcelona. I mean, we know Football Manager is very good at doing that anyway. So I would be a bit worried. Yeah, I know it's Dan. It is frustrating. I know it's frustrating. I say I can be a bit blasé because, like I've said before, used to be a computer engineer, so I've got keyboard and mouse knocking about. So I was able to just plug it in and try it, and I'm never going back to the controller now. But I get your point. But I have tried playing with the controller since the update, and it is a lot better. There's no doubt about it. It's a lot better. But it could be a lot better, but it is a lot better than it was. But don't pay 50 quid for it, though, Dan. Don't pay 50 quid for it. Argos, 39.95. It's 42 quid on CEX. I've done a bit of research on pricing. But yeah, don't pay 50 quid for it, Dan. Argos, 39.95. I do like that little shot there, the dressing room. That just, yeah, I like that. I really do like that. I'm a simple person. Right, okay. Right, let's go into the second half. I need to make some changes, though. Probably get to about 60 minutes. I'm going to make some changes this time. Need to give some of these players a bit of a rest. But say nothing. Say nothing. We're beating Atalanta 2-0. Couldn't beat them to save our lives last season. Although we haven't won this game yet. I'm guessing they'll score. Well, they won't be passing like that. Beltran. Lovely ball forward. Go on, Keane. Whack it. No, when I said whack it, don't get your foot under it. Unbelievable. Right, we're actually, you know what? Seeing as I didn't rest him in that last game, we're doing okay at the moment, fitness-wise. But I think we are going to make some changes. I want to give Paz some time at... oh, actually, The young kid is tired anyway. DM, who can we bring on DM wise? Oh, we need to get Mandragora, don't we? Need to get some fitness game time for him. And might change. I brought Perosi in, didn't I? Perosi. Do I play him or do I play Fortini? Who do I bring on? Fortini. He's got 4-star potential. Let's bring 14. I want to make the 3 changes, but at least I'm rotating a bit. I've got the PS5 Pro, no hard drive, so we'll have to buy it from. I did look on CD keys, but there's no PS5 version, is there not? I'm a bit surprised about that. I think CD keys are the one I've used in the past. That showed the death hazard to every pigeon in the air. It was, yeah. I find that a bit weird. I mean, I suppose it happens in real life football anyway, but sometimes your strikers can score a wonder goal, and then the next chance they get, they hit the corner flag with it. Right, let's move this on. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it, really, that the licensing is. I thought Bergamo was. I thought it was like a real team. Obviously not. Atalanta. Good head. Go on after it. Go on, Kalali. Get up that wing. Come on, we need a bit of support. Got 2 players there. Not exactly busted in the goal. Now they are in the box. Oh, just square it, man. Square it. And I play Crusader Kings. I have looked at that a few times, Trev. Crusader Kings, I should say. I normally go on YouTube and watch people playing it. Radbrad is one I watch mainly. Radbrad is he plays a lot of games. Wait, are your ears burning? FM_console. I've been talking about you. Yeah, it's going all right. Yeah, it's going all right. It's a weird one because Arthur in the chat is saying that when he presses the is it match day and tactics, his game crashes every time. And it's weird because that's never. I've tried it tonight on mine and it's fine. The scrolling's brilliant. We've got a squad depth screen, and we've got quite a few nice little additions, like the half time. You actually get a shot of the dressing room, which I quite like. Kind of feels. It makes it feel a little bit more immersive. But watch your video before, by the way, and a very good in-depth video as per usual. I wouldn't expect anything different. Yeah, some Italian teams aren't licensed, exactly. Yeah. You can't figure it out. It's yeah, I have looked at that once or twice, but I do like games like Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. Right, okay. So I've done the same thing again there. I've waffled. And I did have 2 more subs to make, and I didn't make them. You were up till 2 a.m. last night editing. It's weird. Like last night, I thought, right, I'll get my lead save up to date, and so I flicked it on. And straight away it was like, there's an update, 2.6, 2.16, whatever it was, gig. And I thought, oh, bloody hell, all I want to do is play a bit of the lead save. But then, of course, when it had loaded and the scrolling was working, I thought, I've got to make a video about this. Over the moon. I mean, I'm not using a controller. I'm going to use a keyboard and mouse. But for people who want to play it with the controller, then it's great news. New FM con. Yeah, he's made a really good in-depth video, Andy. Really good in-depth video. Goes through all of the points, and it's very, very good. Playing Resident Evil Village, ready for the new game. I've never played Resident Evil, Dan. Never played it. Let me just make sure we can. I need to just make sure these games are not coming too thick and fast. Yes, they are. So, by the way, we've just beaten Atalanta 3-0. That teaches you for last season. Right, okay, we are playing... we're going to have to give them some rest now. Playing Sassuolo in 4 days' time. Let's... rest players... 2 days... Yeah, if anybody is in the stream and you're a console player and you want to know about updates and get in-depth information about all of that kind of thing, how to play the game, go and watch FM_Consoles channel. Give him a sub, give him a like, because he's very, very good at what he does. And as soon as I see one of his vids have come out, I always go and watch him, because like all of us, we're all learning, aren't we, from each other. So if anybody is in the stream, my analytics here now is saying I've got 135 clicks. So if anybody has come into the stream, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm playing on the PS5. I'm managing Fiorentina over in Italy. And well, while you're here, if you could subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and give me a like, that would be absolutely fantastic. So you got the kids, the dog, work, allotment and revision to do. Oh my God. And I think I'm working hard at it. Gordon Bennett. Yeah, it's going quite well. It's going quite well. I don't know your name. I keep calling you FM_Console. I don't know your name. But yeah, it's going all right, quietly. Seen as I'm an old chap, and I got on Monday night. We were talking about the because I'm a Manchester City fan, so we were talking about the derby at weekend, and I was just I don't know what I said. I don't do banter. I'm too old for banter, but I think I said something, that I don't know, like United aren't getting it right or something like that. And somebody came in at the chat and said, I told me I was a salty old man. Oh, you have to laugh sometimes, don't you? I'm a salty old man, apparently. But there you go. You can't please everybody, can you? Review a transfer offer. Who's this for? Tommaso... Oh, Martinelli. 22-year-old goalkeeper. Is he not my... No, you're not having him. I can bugger off. Nope. He's my backup goalkeeper. Go away. Good job I was switched on then. He could have lost me a backup goalkeeper. Rob or Stig? Rob. Right, I'll just write that one down. Because I have a bit of a head like a sieve, so I have to... I have to write everything down. If I don't write things down, then I'm still doing my own squad planner. So that's my summer transfer window. That all the ones in red. I don't know whether you'll be able to see that, but all the ones in red are the new purchases. So, typical Manchester United projection, to be fair. I think he was just a young kid. It's United fan. I enjoyed your performance against City. It's a shame we've not done it too often. Yeah, yeah. Well, I've spoken too much about City in this stream tonight. You've been sowing seeds. Got some broad beans and cabbages. Need sowing later in the month. It's okay. Pen and paper is the way forward. Of course it is. Of course it is. All of this technology and stuff will all because the things come in cycles, don't they? We'll all be back to a pen and paper soon. Mark my words. Oh, I remember when I first got married and we bought a 3-bed semi, and I was proper into like growing fruit and veg and stuff, and I sowed some runner beans. My God, were they successful! And we bought a freezer at the time as well to put it all in, and thinking, oh, this will be thrifty. We were sick and tired of runner beans. My God, there was that many of them. It's a great hobby though. I love that. I like anything like that that's creative, and I think it's great that. Stick a few seeds in, and at the end of the day, you're getting strawberries and tomatoes, cabbages. Forgot about that. I wonder why there was a lot of offers coming in for my players. I'm thinking of my Leeds save because we're out of the transfer window in that. Oh, right, okay, this is important, this. Because United are looking at Keane. I'm wondering if we're going to get a deadline day bid for Keane or Amatucci. I've been using a Google sheet to keep track of my squad in FM. I mean, that's a bit fancy, Trev. I mean, a Google sheet? Come on. Let's do it the authentic way. Bloody hell, Google Sheets indeed. Yeah, I never thought of doing that. It's probably a good idea. My nan used to make chutney out of them. Brilliant. I love it. I'm like, when I was younger, I did think about getting an allotment, and then of course family and stuff, and then we started buying businesses as well. So they were very, when I say businesses, we were shopkeepers for years, a variety of different shops. So that kind of got in the way as well. It's very satisfying though, gardening, and it's a place where you can just go and just, like turning soil over, planting seeds, tending plants. I think it's all it's a lot of fun. Let me get the chalkboards out. Don't tempt me, Andy. Don't tempt me. I would get a chalkboard out tomorrow if I'm old. I mean, I've already been called a salty old man. It can't get any worse than that, can it, really? It's not a bad shout though, Google Sheets. Not a bad shout at all. But then, of course, I need to carry that around with me everywhere I go because I've got my Leeds save on that as well. Inverness Caledonian Thistle. I know you keep asking me. I don't know. So I've had two options tonight. It's either Benfica or Inverness Caledonian Thistle. It's the first proper year this year. Oh, right, okay. Oh, well, the other thing as well it's good for is gets you out in the fresh air and, and it's good exercise, isn't it? You could be called a Manchester United or Everton fan. Oh, my God. Yeah, you have to have a sense of humour, don't you? I mean, at the end of the day, it's a bit of fun, isn't it, really? Anyone done a women's save yet? I haven't, Trev, but it probably is going to be the next thing on the agenda. I know we've got Benfica and Caledonian, what they called, Inverness Caledonian Thistle. Do Inverness Caledonian Thistle have a women's team? Milo. I mean, I could do the Benfica women's team. They'll have a women's team, won't they? I do quite fancy it, because apparently it's a whole different ball game, isn't it? Ball. It's a whole different game, isn't it, the women's football? Because the infrastructure and the transfer values and everything are so different. And I quite fancy having a go at that. I'm sure I will do before FM27 comes out. But I haven't as of yet. I'm not seeing too many people doing it, you know, to be fair. Can you do a Manchester United save and get them relegated? Thank you. Just sort of short and to the point, Mike, there. Yeah. I mean, so there are teams I will never, ever manage in Football Manager until the day I pop my clogs. I'll never manage Manchester United. I'll never manage Liverpool. Arsenal, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't manage Manchester City either. But, yeah, I certainly wouldn't manage them. There's no women's Scottish leagues in FM26. All right. Right, okay. I haven't even looked at it yet. I haven't even looked at it. Because I think this save, I've actually selected at the beginning, you know, where you can... So I can have, like... I can have 10 leagues that are all men's. Because if you have women's in, you've got to have 5 of each, haven't you? So you can, like, mix and match. So women's football is not even loaded in this save. I think that's the way it works. Yeah, it's going to be weird, Andy. It's going to be really weird, isn't it? The Premier League this season, I mean, we're all handing it to Arsenal, aren't we? Let's face it. But the Premier League is really weird. I mean, Liverpool, after winning the Prem last season, are not doing great. I mean, they can only draw at home to Burnley. I mean, when would that ever happen? United, okay, they beat us, but then Bodo Glimt have just beaten us. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting with United to see whether... I mean, United all season... I think this is how I got called a salty old man. United have been rubbish, 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 rubbish. Oh, Derby, we're actually world class for one game. And then after that, then it's rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. So that's the way I'm thinking it might go. But it'll be interesting to see. You never know. They've got Michael Carrick, the wonder manager. Oh, no, I know what it was. I know what it was now. I said... on my I was watching YouTube the day after, and you know, you get all the recommendations, and there was one came up, a video from somebody, and it said something like how master tactician Carrick beat Pep Guardiola's rubbish tactic or something like that. And I was just like, oh, you're joking, aren't you? Like Michael Carrick, he got sacked from, was it Middlesbrough or something, Tex United, I think I said something like that. Salty old man, apparently. Arsenal's still going to bottle it. You think so, Andy? I don't know. I'm not sure. Exactly, Trev. Exactly. I was a bit shocked by that. I had a look yesterday, and they won 7 games out of 7, Arsenal. I think they're going to take some stopping. I really do. Master tactician. Yeah, that's what that was the you know, like, obviously you get a title on a YouTube video, and it was something like that. It was how master tactician Carrick beat Pep Guardiola's whatever. It's Arsenal. It's what they do. I don't know. I mean, I would love that to be the case, and I would love City to go on a run now and then overtake them. That would be great. Can't see that happening, to be honest, but I can't see Arsenal bottling it this season. I really can't. It's got to turn round soon, that. And I think Arteta has got a very good squad there, and he's got them playing like a good team, so I don't know. All right, I think we've got a game coming up now. Exactly, Stevie. Yeah, that nobody else looks like putting a run together to challenge Arsenal. Exactly. Um, Wolves taking on City are nervous. Well, exactly, Craig. Yes, I am. Very nervous indeed. Let's not hope City put a rats, although we'll win every game from now, and that's a better idea. Oh yeah, well, I have no faith on City putting a run together. I mean, as football fans, I mean, I've done it all my life, and I'm sure you've all done it. You know, you watch your team on a Saturday, they get beat 4-0, and you're absolutely distraught. But come the Wednesday night again, you're back at it again, aren't you? Well, we'll win this one, we'll be better, and that's what I'm thinking. But then, I mean, Pep made a statement in his pre-match conference, and he said something like, "We need to change the dynamic." I don't know whether he picked the right word there or whether he knows what dynamic means, but we do need to be more dynamic, because at the moment a tortoise could beat our midfield and our defence. It really could. We're so slow in the build-up. It's like Guardiola said to him, can you just wait until the opposition get all 11 men in the box, and then we can start doing this slowly build up, and then we'll give the ball away. They've got two runners over the top, and away you go, and we get done on the break. It's like it's a plan, and it's the same every time. He'll never change. He will never change. Getting relegated this season from the Premier League. I would have said Burnley. I think Burnley are nailed on, aren't they? We've only had one win all season. Oh well, that's nailed on then, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm not sure. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Really, with the other two. Because has as much pace as I do. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can't disagree with anything anybody says. I'm not one of those City fans who does banter and backs it back and starts making I'm not one of them. I'm just a realist, and at the moment, you know, from what we were, we've gone on a big slide. But it's like Stevie said, you know, I don't think any team's capable of putting a run together. Who knows? All but confirmed at this point, right? I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? I don't know. The other thing as well you have to take into account is more. I mean, it doesn't happen all of the time, but a lot of the time near the end of the season, you will always get a relegation threatened team who'll put on that bit of a run, and they just seem to just step it up a little bit. I don't know. I've no idea really. It's a hard world in the Premier League, isn't it? You know, you kind of see these teams coming up, and you're like, are they going to have much chance really? Although to be fair, I suppose in recent years there have been a few who've actually got promoted and stayed there, but it is difficult. You know, when you're dealing with the likes of Manchester City, who, you know, can just go out and buy a new winger and a new centre back. I was talking to one of the parents at football on Tuesday, and he was saying we can't even bring a loan player in at Burnley. He's a Burnley fan. He said we can't even bring a loan player in at Burnley. Never mind spending like 130 million on two players. Look at the money Liverpool spent in the summer, you know. And of course, that's the other. I mean, like all the City fans were whooping and hollering because Wirtz hadn't settled, but he's starting to settle now, and I think he's starting to play some decent football. Sunderland has done well. Yeah, they have. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Sunderland have done very, very well. But I think on the whole, as a general thing, I think the three teams that come up from the Championship will be the favourites to go down the next season. I mean, it's there's a lot about the money, isn't there? And I mean, when you look at how long it takes to get to a position, how many years it takes to get to a position in there where you are actually good, stable, winning games, and you're moving towards like top half of the table, it takes a while, doesn't it? Really, most of these clubs who come up have not got they've not got the money to do it, have they? Defence is our problem right now. We have 3 fit centre backs. One is made of cheese strings and one is Canate. Yeah, well, I mean, we're a bit the same at City, aren't we? I mean, Ake has lost all his pace if he ever had any. John Stones, I don't think he'll ever kick a ball again for Manchester City, which is really sad because he's a classy player, John Stones, but he's made of glass these days. Well, we've got we've got through the transfer window there without selling Moise Keane and Amatucci. How can we be sure if we have the new update? Is there any way of checking? Yeah, if you go into settings and go into, I think it's game status. Are you with me? And go into game details. It's in there. It tells you here, look, current version 26.1.2. It's in there. So that's settings, game stats, and then game details. That's where you find out what Mike Wolves, Burnley. I bet money on going down. I picked West Ham as the third one. I was going to say West Ham, but it's weird to think of West Ham not being in the Premier League. You know, when you think of that ground that they've got now, that new ground, the fans are really passionate, and I was going to say I kind of liken them to Newcastle a little bit. I mean, that's probably a silly statement, but you kind of know what I mean. They've got a really good heritage, and just can't see them in the Championship. But then I don't know. It's once again, it's difficult, isn't it? It's a bonkers Premier League this season. I think anything can bloody happen. It's weird. Okay, third game of the night. And I've been playing 2 hours. Only 3 games played. We're all looking okay. All looking okay. Kind of feel like I need to get that pass into the team, but we're playing all right at the moment. I'm booting up now to check. All right, okay. Yeah, you're welcome, Craig. Yeah, right, okay. Let's. If there anybody who's sitting lurking in the stream, or bobbed your head in to see what's going on, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm playing it on the PS5, and we're trying it out tonight after the update, the 26.1.2 update, and the controller is working on a few things now that it wasn't before. It's scrolling. We have a squad. It's not a squad planner as such, but we have a squad depth screen now that we can look at. But then 1 or 2 of the lads are reporting other problems and bugs that are still there. So, but anybody new in the stream, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and also give the video a like, that would be great. I have another save with Leeds that goes up on my channel. Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos go up for that one, and we're in the Championship at the moment, trying to get into the Premier League. We've just gone through a January transfer window, so this weekend I need to record the next episode of that. I'm kind of wondering whether I should rename my channel The Salty Old Man. Oh my God. And if you sat in the, what's he talking about? What's he going on about now? I think I had a young person came in the stream on Monday night and called me a salty old man because I made an observation on Michael Carrick and Manchester United. Salty old man. Oops. Never mind. You can't please everybody. Okay, we're at home at Sassuolo. Sassuolo have actually started better here. Oh, actually, we've just matched them. Come on, lads. We need to keep this winning run going. Can we get 3 wins out of 3? Well, we've not scored a goal yet. That's a bit disappointing. You really hope West Ham go down. They're a horrible club. All right, okay, Andy. Don't mince your words, will you? Yeah, I mean, they probably will do, Mike. I mean, you're right about Aston Villa. That's a very poor ball, that. Very, very poor ball. I don't know whether I'm particularly happy with what's going on here. Let's go positive. Oh, nicely won. Kalali's back of the net. He's injured, though. Could do with getting him off the pitch, otherwise. Who have we got that... oh, it's Tapia, isn't it? Is the crunch. Amatucci there took no prisoners whatsoever. Crunched, wins the ball, and in the back of the net. Right, let me see what's up with Kalali. Right, we'll have to bring Tapia on then. That's not ideal. Don't want to get him any further injured, do we? I think we're going to stay on a positive mentality. I don't think that was anything to do with scoring the goal, but let's just give them something to think about. It's only Sassuolo when all's said and done. Come on, lads. Don't let them score. We could do with a second. Can we get a second before half time? That would be amazing. Kerim. He's going to score one of these, you know. Oh, keeper got fingertips to it. He's definitely going to score one of them, no doubt about it. I'm liking him. I am liking him a lot. He's had a really good start to his career at Fiorentina. Careful. Amatucci. Beltran. Whoop, whoop. Steady on. He's going to make himself dizzy. Beltran. Ball's in the back of the net and it's not. How did Moise Keane miss that? Oh my God. That's bonkers. Right, okay, we're pleased. Great, Craig. Yep, brilliant. Good stuff. But of course, you've just got to try it now and see. Like Arthur is staying there. He's got the new update. And when he does match day tactics, it crashes the game. Mine's fine doing that. So that was actually me biting my tongue about them. Oh my God. Okay. Well, another goal would go down nicely. Mind you, we've had 9 shots, 5 on target now. Since I moved it to positive, we've actually started motoring a little bit. Tapia's injured as well. You're having a laugh, aren't you? So both my right wingers have been injured in this game. What are you trying to do to me here? Oh my God. What? Who else can I play out there? I've got Rubino on. I think he can play out there. Let me have a look, see if Rubino can play out there. Where is he? Rubino, there he is. Yes, he can. Okay, let's change the Let's change the right winger again. What's going on here? And that's exactly why I asked I had an issue with my tactics. Oh, right, okay then. Right, okay. Okay, 2 forced changes. 2 injuries in game. Hopefully they're not serious, because otherwise we could be without a right winger. Diouf now. Back post, no. Just hit it. Whoa. Ah ha ha. Camuso, 2-0. Come on. 3 wins out of 3. It'll all come down, crashing down around our ears this when we play AC Milan. But it's nice while it's lasting. Nice goal. Nice finish. Oh, did you all see that shot that I put up? And it's in today's Leeds game, goal line technology, where they disallowed a goal and then it actually showed it and the ball was about an inch over the line. So that's broken. That's something that needs fixing. You see, in many ways, how deep do those things go in the AI? Because obviously we can't see what the AI is doing. How deep does that go? Because if they're getting something like goal line technology wrong, when clearly the ball is over the line and they disallow the goal, what other things is the AI getting wrong that we don't see? It's a bit worrying, isn't it, really? Right, okay, I'm waffling again. I'm forgetting to make changes. Okay, we'll bring... Paz can come on. We'll bring him on there. Attacking mid, that would have been Rubino, but he might have to play on. Oh, I'll tell you we can bring on. Lorenzo Luca can come on up front. My old mate. How many subs have I got? 1 left. Yeah, I've got 1 left. And we do need to get some fitness into Mondrago. The screen that you're on now is greyed out. What, in your game is it greyed out? Goal line tech isn't AI. Well, yeah, it is, Andy, but that's what I'm saying. You know, the AI is in control everything. It controls everything, doesn't it? I mean, the only thing it doesn't control is me buying players in and setting a formation and a tactic, but it controls everything else. So if it's getting the goal line technology wrong, what else is it getting wrong? If that's the extent of AI, I ain't too worried about it taking over the world. Oh my God. I found though, a site on the internet that when you get the club badges, what makes them 3D, and it's really clever. And I thought, I wonder if I could get the Football Manager Console 26, get that done in 3D. So anyway, I tried a few places, and it turns out that what's this thing in Microsoft now, that their AI thing, and you can actually do it in that and make a 3D thing, you know, like Football Manager 26. I thought you meant in actual football. No, not in actual football. No, not in actual football. No, Andy, I don't know whether you've watched it or not, but there's a short of it as well. I made a short about it. But I think was it a corner, it was a free kick, and Jimenez floated the ball over to the back post, centre back, heading into the back of the net, and they disallowed it. And then they showed the replay, and then they zoomed in to the ball. And the line was here and the ball was there. It was a good inch over the line, but they disallowed it. So my argument is if they're getting that wrong, if the AI is getting that wrong, what else are they getting wrong? Doesn't fill you with confidence, does it, really? And I don't know whether that kind of thing happens in the PC version as well. Well, this could be the third win of the season after playing 3 games. We should be top of the shop, actually, on 9 points. But like I say, we have got AC Milan to play, and I don't know whether that's the next game. I might get that one out of the way, actually. Then I don't have to... not seen it happen yet. No, it's one of those weird things. I mean, I might never see it happen again, but it's a strange one, isn't it? I'm quite liking this as well. This is quite nice, isn't it? Match stats is quite comprehensive. Right, here we go again. Delighted. Okay, yeah, leave the match. I need to catch this quickly again to try and give my players some rest if we need it. So when it was something like that, was someone taking a corner for 5 yards away from the flag. At the time, what was it? Is it what's that non-league team who what's the owner called? And they've gone right through the divisions. He's a what's Mark? Is it Mark something or other? Mark White, his team. But there was so I watched that for a good while. I've followed the videos and there's somebody I can't remember what he calls his thing now. But anyway, he videos all of their games, and there was it's like non-league, and there was a game played, and there the winger went to take a corner. And of course it's non-league, so the fans are there and he's here. So he's taking a corner and he puts the ball about a foot away or inside from and the fans are going absolutely bonkers, pointing at it, and they're screaming at the referee did nothing, and he just took the corner from there. It was proper funny. And then the bloke who filmed it all, he's got a really deadpan sense of humour, so he was like commentating on it. It was really funny. Begins with a D, his team. I can't remember. Right, Tapia's injured. 1 to 3 days. So we are top then. Kalali injured. 2 to 3 weeks. That's not good. Makes it blind, but is Turkey a playable league? Yeah. Looking at the Europe section, can't seem to find them. They should be there. Should be there, mate. I don't know. I mean, does anybody else in the chat can answer that? Have you loaded up Turkey as an option? As far as I know, it's there. I mean, that's a weird one if they're not. Yes, it is. Turkey is playable. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one. I mean, you've not got the women's selected, have you? Because that may not show. I don't know whether Turkish leagues have women. I don't know. If you've got the women selected, that might be why you can't see it. I don't know. I'm just talking off the top of my head. Did I do a save then? I didn't. Rest period. I didn't, did I? When's the next game now? All right, the AC Milan game now has been moved. Oh, right. Oh, there's a problem. The fixture list isn't populating. We just played Sassuolo, haven't we? 7th of the 9th. Playing our first Champions League game at home against Rangers. This will be fun. Hey! This will be fun. I wonder if they changed any of the graphics on the Champions League. Where are we going now? Entertainment, Player of the Week, Financial Update, 51 mil in the bank, Fiorentina, Player, Team of the Month, Transfer Window Top Spenders, Spurs accept loan offer, complete. Oh, we're live on the telly. Gives me the option to manage. I'm Turkey when I choose the quick start, but when I pick the advanced setup, Turkey doesn't pop up. I mean, that could be. Once again, you know, if you've not, if anybody of you are interested, FM_console does lots of videos on these things, and he has done a video today, and the number of points that he went through, the number of things that they're having to fix, bug reports are put in. It might be a bug, Mark. It might be a bug. Not called Turkey anymore. Right, okay. This is our, is it Martinelli? No, go away. Is he on the loan list or something? What's going on here? Have we got him on the loan list? Loan status. No status set. Right. Let's make him unavailable for loan, because he's my backup keeper. Reject. Okay, we're going to play our first Champions League match. Pickle it. Nope. Thanks. Good point for the Albion. Right, okay. On your tactic screen, in possession, opposition are all grayed out and cannot be used. What you mean on this one? Do you mean I wasn't scrolling to the bottom? Didn't even notice. You're in good company here, Mark, because somebody on this channel played a left back in goal. I'm not mentioning who it was. That's a good. On your tactic screen, both in possession, out of possession are all greyed out and cannot be used. I don't understand what you mean in there, Craig. I don't know. I don't understand what you're meaning. I mean, you can't use any of these because if you click on them, nothing happens. You have to go to in possession and then you can click on them. Right, okay. I mean, it's all right for me. But I mean, Arthur's having a problem with this. He can't do that. If he does that, his game crashes. Weird, isn't it? Absolutely. It's really strange. Right, we need to get to this Rangers game. What time is it anyway? It is just gone 10. Right there you have a highlighted. I can't do that. All right, okay. Right, I mean, everything's working for me. I've no answer for that one at all. No answer for that one at all, I'm afraid. It's the impaired and out possession I can't use. I mean, everything seems to be, I don't know whether that's what you're having a problem with, Craig. Everything seems to be working for me. But like I say, Arthur, who was in the chat, he's having a problem because on his PS5, every time he does that and taxes, it crashes. Possession, mine are greyed out and I can't highlight them. Isn't it weird how it's working for somebody and then not working for somebody else? It's very strange. Right, fortunately he's not one of the main players, so reserves of one. Champions League title odds, and Perozzi is now injured. Getting a few injuries now creeping in. Liverpool take on Barcelona. I mean, we've got really tough games. And who loves Football Manager and hates United? Bruno Fernandes in particular. Starting to Manchester United save and play Bruno as a right winger in possession and a left back out of possession. Oh my God. I couldn't even be bothered. I mean, I would never play as United anyway, but I don't know really. I mean, would that be like a bit of a fun sadistic save in managing a team that you absolutely hate, and then putting the goalkeeper as centre forward, the centre forward as goalkeeper, and just to get them relegated? I don't know. It's not something I would do. Come on, can we get through this Rangers game, for God's sake? It's taking bloody forever, this. Well, we started the season off really well, although we've not really played anybody of note. I mean, Bergamo or Atalanta was a big one for me because we didn't lose against them. If you have just popped your head in, we are getting towards the end of this stream now. I'm probably going to play maybe a couple of games more, and then we'll call it a day. But we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm playing it on the PS5, and we're trying out the new update 26.1.2. I'm finding it fine. One or two of the lads in the chat are saying it's still playing up for them, so it seems to be a little bit hit and miss still. But any subscribers, any likes, all greatly accepted. That would be great. I think I came in this stream, I was 1418, so if I could hit 1420 tonight, that would be quite nice. Tamori is still on a bloody fitness as well. I've not really had a chance to do that tonight, have I? That's a bit of a shame. Right, I think we're going to play this Rangers game. Let's see how we do. Let's see if we can start or finish the episode top of Serie A and top of the Champions League as well. He's injured. Yeah, of course he's injured. Why have I not take him out? Kalali. Ouch. What? Kalali. I've taken him out. He's out. He's not in there. Oh, Tapia. Oh, right. Okay. I thought that was... Yeah, that's fine. It didn't say that before, though, did it? It said Kalali and I'd moved him already. Tapia is lacking match fitness. That's the problem at the moment. I can see that being a big problem because I'm playing the same 11 players all the time. When fitness kicks in, then my reserve players or the players I would normally bring in are going to be tired, aren't they? Oh, look at this. Let's have a watch of this. That's very nice, isn't it? Nice graphics. Very, very nice graphics. Very nice indeed. I like it. Okay, we're playing in our purple kits. Yeah, we're playing in our purple kit. Okay, come on, lads. We're at home, so we've got home advantage. We need to get ourselves off to a good start. Getting through to the playoffs would be a great achievement, but I don't know whether we're capable of it. I'm not sure. Tapia. Kalali's a big miss on that right-hand side. Ball through. That's the one. No, Beltran. Come on, mate. That's not a good sign. 13 minutes. A bad miss like that. That is not a good sign. I'm just going to step it up one to positive. Nice. Of course, as well, if we can win it, it's 2.4 million in the bank as well. Go on, Beltran, lad. Anybody want to get in the box to help him out here? That's the one. Tapia. That's the one. That was a nice goal, that. I think we are going to stay on positive as well. I kind of like to start on positive, but I like to start on balance, and it gives me somewhere to go. Because positive, the only way to go then is attacking, and then it's a little bit risky then, isn't it, really? Nice goal up from Tapia. Right, we've had 5 shots, 4 on target now. Come on, lads, let's get a win here against Rangers. It's only Rangers. Surely we're better than Rangers. We've got to be, haven't we? Come on, second goal coming up. No, it's somebody's ankles. Bend it. No. Oh, poor. On my analytics screen here, I've had 197 clicks. Another 3 for 200. That would be quite a good night, actually, on a live stream. I think we are going to play the PSG game after this, and then I'll probably call it a night. I mean, there is a like an unwritten rule that I have to win the last game of the stream, but I don't think that's going to happen against PSG. But it is what it is, isn't it? You know, it's a learning curve for us here, and plus as well, we're top of the Serie A at the moment. If we can have a decent run in the Champions League, you know, my name might start, you know, filtering through. I might get headhunted. What's going on here? Are we having a mothers' meeting? What's going on? Penalty awarded. I think it's Beltran who takes them. Well, take your time. I mean, we've got all night. Oh, Beltran's got the second. He's starting most games on attacking. Good team, board coach says he's played defensively solid football. I've clicked everything and it's cured itself. It was definitely probably me. Oh God. I have so many of them moments. You think you're going out of your mind, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh bloody hell, I forgot that was there, or I forgot to do that. It's like that first game I played tonight. I was waffling that much, forgot to make any substitutions at all. Right, this is going quite well. We are pleased. I don't know whether I might make a couple of changes at half time, you know. I need to get Tamori some game time, and I need to get oh, we've only got bloody 11 subs. There we go. There's a buffoonery moment for you. We only have 11 subs in the Champions League, and the player wanted to bring on, he's not there. I'll tell you what, let's bring Paz on over there. Let's get him some game time. I'll make a left winger out of that kid yet. Right, come on, Paz, lad. Let's see some good stuff. Here we go. Here he is. What's he doing? No, he's not doing very much. Need to get him on the ball. My God, Rangers have done absolutely nothing. 14 shots, 7 on target. XG of 2.19. Yeah, my guy. A lot of these, you know, this thing that you get. I don't know how long it's been around, but fans anticipate rivalry. What even does that mean? Is there nobody in Sports Interactive's office, one of the coders, that's said, come on, boss, that's been around for years. What does it mean? Let's just take it out. And this jobs thing, I mean, how stupid is it? Oh, yeah, we thought you might be a decent manager going forward for us, but because you wouldn't make set pieces part of your priority, then we're not giving you the job. What? I mean, once again, come on. We're in 2026 now. It's just... Sometimes the game just doesn't feel like it's made for adults at all. Drives you potty. Anyway, we're winning 3-0. 3-0 against Rangers. A clean sheet would be nice, actually. I wonder if we'll get that usual football manager thing where early season you can play a really good team and get a result. Great save from Savic. I wonder if that'll happen against PSG. I'm quite looking forward to this PSG game. I'm saying that now. When we're losing 4-0 in the 24th minute, I won't be saying it. 204 clicks now. Great. Brilliant. On the night, 204 clicks. Anybody who's just popped their head in, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. And I'm playing it on the PS5. And we're testing out the new update. 26.1.2. I've got my controller, or I am using a mouse and a keyboard because that's the best way to go these days. But the controller does work a lot better. We can scroll now. Quite a few things. We've got a squad depth screen now. Quite a few new little additions. But then as you speak to some of the lads in the chat, they're finding a few bugs and bits and pieces. But yeah, while you're here, if you could subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and give me a like, it would all help the channel to grow. My next target is 1,500 subscribers, and we're doing all right. It's going in the right direction. Dorking Wanderers. Dorking Wanderers playing a Gegenpress. That's weird you should say that, Craig. That's the team we were talking about. Managed by Mark White, Dorking Wanderers. I'm old, what can I tell you? You can't be as old as me, Craig. Sometimes it's great being old because you can just get away with stuff. You know, if you make a stupid mistake like playing your left back in goal, it's like, I'm old, you know. I mean, what are you going to do? Whoop, good save again. It's 3-1. Have I made any bloody... Come on, sort yourself out. Bloody hell, I've not made any subs again. Oh my God. I'm getting on my own nerves with this now. Oh, I have made 2 subs. I made 2 at half time. Right, okay. Let's... what are we going to do here? Doof has played a lot of games, hasn't he? Hendricks is the replacement for him. But of course, we're only allowed... Oh, Hendricks is there. That's okay. Tapia, we could do replacing him. We'll bring Bianco on. I'm just going to stick Bianco in midfield because I don't want to wear Tapia out. Right, who else? Perozzi at right back, do we think? Yeah, Perozzi at right back. Right, let's do the... Paz, Beltran, Bianco wants to go into the middle of the park like that. Martel, Amatucci. I think that kind of works, doesn't it? Yep. I want to tell you what we'll do. We'll drop this down to cautious. Let's do that for the last 10 minutes. See if we can hold on to this lead. Rangers. Don't please tell me it's not going to go 3-3 this. Oh, it's 3-2. Bloody hell, Rangers have come right back into this, haven't they? Going to be lucky to win this game now, 3-2. We were winning it 3-0. 4 minutes of time added on. Let's get the ball up that end and keep it there. Oh no! Oh, terrible. I tell you what, Keane's not playing particularly well, is he, up front? But that's why bloody United didn't come and sign him. Has he scored a goal? I think he scored 1, hasn't he? Right. Watch for Maguire heading this ball out and then the getting done on the counter. Because I've seen that happen this season. Bloody hell. Could you edit any higher? Is that it? Are we done? We're done. 3-2 win against Rangers. Not very happy with the 2 goals we conceded. Sympathise. Sympathise? I've never seen that before. I'm going to say I'm pleased. I'm not sympathising with him. What's that? Because we conceded 2 goals? Right, let's... squad depth screen now. Yes, we do. We do have a squad depth screen. Let me just sort this out. Right, okay, let's have a look. So Sassuolo and Rangers are not populating. Okay, we've got 5 days before we play Paris Saint-Germain. Yes, we do. We do. If you go into recruitment and this squad depth here, if you click on that, then you get this. It's not really a squad planner because you can click on individual players, but like it tells you there, we've got 8 DMs. It only shows you the top 3, so you can't. It's not clickable to open that up, but it's better than it was. It's better than nothing. It's definitely better than nothing. Right, okay. Right, let's get through this PSG game, and then that will be the last game of the evening. My click counter there has moved up by another 20. If anybody's popped their head in to see what's going on, we're playing the console version of Football Manager. Hold on a minute. Why are we going to get 1.81 million? That used to be 2.4. Why are we going to get 1.8? Has that changed then? Okay. Yeah, definitely, Andy. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if anybody's popped their head in, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I'm playing it on the PS5. And, well, we've had a look tonight to see whether the new update is better on the controller. I am playing with the keyboard and mouse, and I always will do now because it's much better. But the controller, I have been playing with that tonight. Scrolling is okay now. You can scroll player databases and leagues and fixture lists, so that's a lot better. But there are still quite a few bugs around in the game. Okay, Paris Saint-Germain away from home. This is only going to end one way, isn't it, really? I can't be too disgruntled. We've won every game tonight, and we're top of Serie A, so that can't be too bad. I wonder when they changed that. It was always 2.4 mil for a win in Champions League. Why has it gone down to 1.8? That's a bit weird. That's something I wish they'd change. I don't want to land on the news site. I just don't. I want it to land on my inbox. They need to change that. It's doing my head in a little bit, that. Should we give it a save? I can't remember the last time I saved the bloody thing. Yes, I think I might. I think I'm over this weekend. I might do a video, a bit of a tutorial video. I think, and I can highlight 1 or 2 things that are happening with the controller now. There's no point in doing a tuition video using a keyboard and mouse because you can't expect people to go out and pay more money for more equipment just to play the game a bit better. So it's got to be done with the controller. But I think I might think about doing some tuition videos. Right, let's have a look. Let's review the team here. So I've got to remember then, I've only got 11 subs. Right, he's the one I wanted to bring in. Oh, we've got 12. All right, 12 subs. Right. Okay, Tapia, Beltran, Karim, Keane. I mean, it's same team again, isn't it? Really, same team again. It's got to be. All playing really well. Average ratings, apart from Saba, my centre back, and weirdly Karim as well. What's going on there? 6.70. He's scored 2 goals, hasn't he? He's saying no goals. Has he not scored a couple of goals? Oh, is that saying in the UCL? Right. Oh, so it was a 6 point. Are these stats just for the UCL then, or because that's not very encouraging, is it? If he's only on a 6.7. Right, let's give it a say. Right, last game of the evening. This one, last of the stream. Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League at their place. This isn't going to end well, I don't think. But it is what it is, you know. We're new to the Champions League. We're not going to beat teams like... We've got Manchester City as well to play. So we're not going to beat teams like that. We have to pick points up like we did against Rangers. And of course, the more points we pick up, the more money we get. If we can get through to that last 16 somehow, I think you get about 8 million for that as well. So it's all handy. It gives me more money to spend. Because I only had 7.5 in the summer. 7.5 mil is not a lot when you're competing in the Champions League. Right, we don't need to see that again, do we? As nice as it is, we don't need to see that again. Right, okay. What are we playing in this time? We're playing in white. Gordon Bennett. Could they have any high? Oh, they got Saka playing for them. Could they have any stronger bloody press on there? Oh, here we go. Up. Got away with one there. Kind of feeling like I should have started this defensively, but then you end up dragging them onto you, don't you? And then it's not good doing that against a team like PSG. That's poor. Diouf's won that though, Amasucci. Okay, come on lads. Don't make too many mistakes. We can't afford that. Keane, is he going to score a goal here? Oh, that's a beauty from Tapia. 3 goals in 2 matches. I mean, it's not going to last, but I'm happy. 7 minutes on the clock. We're winning 1-0. Nice work from Keane. It'd be nice if he got on the score sheet himself, though. He was great last season. Right, okay. Just keep it up now. Keep steady. Don't give the ball away. Make sure you're passing to a home shirt. Well, not a home shirt, an away shirt. Okay, alright, okay. Martel. Diouf. Playing little triangles here. Nice. Spreading the ball out. Erline. Martel. Lovely ball over to Karim. Gets past his man, does he? Yes, it's 2-0! And Moise Keane makes it 2-0 at PSG. Come on! 1 goal in 2 matches for Keane. So that's obviously not taking into consideration. That's only for the Champions League. So that rating for Karim then probably was just Champions League. 2-0 up at PSG. Come on, say nothing. What should we talk about? Mince pies. Feels wrong talking about mince pies in January, doesn't it, really? Last time I did this, though, we started talking about stuff, and I wasn't concentrating. We won. Oh, and a big miss there. A big miss. Right, PSG are getting control of the ball now. I'm thinking let's go defensive. We've got 2 goals. Let's go. But I'm really reluctant to change anything. There we go. Dembele. It's got 1 back. I mean, they were always going to score. They'll get a second now, I think. PSG. They will get a second. I just don't know what to do here. I feel like I feel like I need to change this. I feel like we need to go into a low block against PSG. We've got 2 goals. Defensive line, we'll lower that. Oh, really? Oh, I think your bloody save is bugged, Mike. I really do. Have I got? Did I see? No. I thought I saw a player then on half a star. I mean, this is probably going to be suicidal as well because now PSG are going to be drawn onto us, aren't they? We'll be lucky to get the ball in their bloody half, but played Saba. Nice. Careful. Careful! Now, come on, Football Manager. That is buffoonery. I thought we'd stopped all of that. Come on, cut that out. Don't want to see any of that in Football Manager. That gets me annoyed, that. Can't be doing with with buffoonery in the match engine. Right, come on. 2-1 at half time. Let's get the lads in. Give them a bit of a pat on the back. Half time. Okay. Right, we are going to say pleased. Right, so the encourage is still there then. So that sympathy, I've never seen that sympathise before. I've never seen that at full time. Is that a new thing or? Right, who's not playing well? They're actually all playing well. Beltran 6.5 is the lowest. We've got 5 players on green stats here, which is very nice indeed. Right, come on. Just take it in little blocks. Get through 10 minutes and then get through another 10 minutes. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going. Right, that's a 10-minute block done. Still 2-1. Right, another 10 minutes now. Just keep it going. Don't give the ball away. Keep it nice and neat. We've still only had 2 shots, but we've had 3 now. Very nearly 100% conversion rate. Erline wins the ball nicely. In FM24, that would have been a... Well, he has given the ball away now, but that would have been a give the ball away type thing. There we go. Now, is this going to be... Is the Nsaka... Whoa! That went a bit glitchy then, didn't it? A bit stuttery. What's going on there? Alright, 67 minutes. Right, I'm going to make some changes. I still don't think we're going to win this game, but team's looking absolutely bloody shattered. Right, Mandrago can come on there, and Bianco is going to come on there. Perosi there. Hendricks there. Right, so we've stiffened up the fullbacks and DMs. Two. Good save from Savic. Good save. A 2-2 in this game would be an absolutely awesome result. But PSG now, 16 shots, 9 on target. Are they going to pile it on? Now let's make one last change. Let's have a look. Let's bring Tamori on at the back. Come on, lads, just try and keep it tight. We're having shots, not many of them, but there's not enough on target. 5 minutes of time added on. Can we get a draw at PSG? Can we? We were winning 2-0 as well. I tell you what, that is a bloody amazing result. 2-2 at Paris Saint-Germain. That is bloody amazing. Are we delighted about that? That is amazing. So we're sitting in 6th place. So Atletico Madrid, Bayern and Liverpool are top of the shop. 2 played, 6 points. But we're in there with Arsenal and Real Madrid. Oh my God. Well, we didn't lose it. That's got to be a great result. Absolutely, yeah. Great result, that. Right, let me just set this up now for Monday. So we've got another game in 5 days' time. That's not too bad. I don't think we need any rest periods in there. But both my Champions League games are not populating again. So we've got Benfica, Slavia at home. That's got to be winnable. FC Porto at home, you know, I think maybe winnable as well. Although look, we've got Juventus, FC Porto, AC Milan. Who else we've got to play? City, we won't win that one. Got them at home though. Italian Super Cup semi-final against Bologna. And then we've got Athletic Bilbao and Everton. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? So it's been all shiny green dots, even Rangers we beat, so that's a shiny green dot. And then we drew against Paris Saint-Germain. Well, what a result. That is absolutely amazing. I thought we'd have been about 4-0 down there in the 25th minute. That's fantastic. Love it. Right, okay. I think we're going to call it there. So a very, very good night, and my new signings seem to be settling in quite nicely. All's looking in the Champions League. Yes, we are. Oh, Everton. Everton in the Champions League. Yeah, no, weird, eh? Yeah, I don't know how they manage that. I don't know whether we can we actually see what happened there. Champions League. Everton there. Premier League. And then can we see, how can I tell? Current season 27-28. Yeah, they finished in 5th place last season, but there must have been some jiggery-pokery with the Europa League or something like that. So they just scraped in. United didn't. That's kind of running true to form, isn't it? Burnley, Sunderland and Leeds all relegated. Well, I've got Leeds and we're coming back, so just get yourself sorted, Premier League, because Leeds are coming back into the Premier League. And beware, because we are a good side. Right, okay, I think we're going to call it there. And PSG apparently Rue missed chances to beat us. So we get 604,000 there for drawing a game. 604k. Bank balance 51 million. We're looking all right, aren't we? If we could just get a little bit more Champions League money in, they might give me a bit more than 7.5 million in the transfer window. Right. FM has gone too far now. Worst FM in history. Okay, thanks for that, Craig. Thanks for that. Yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed tonight's stream. I certainly have. Well, I always enjoy them because the interaction is brilliant. I always have a good laugh. And at the same time, I learn a few things as well, which is great. So we'll be back Monday night about 7:30 again, unless something different happens over the weekend. But about 7:30 Monday evening, we'll be back and see if we can continue with this Fiorentina save. We haven't actually looked at the Serie A, have we? Let's have a quick look at that. Right, okay. So Celesti have played 5 and are on 10 points. If we win our games in hand, we definitely go above them. And Napoli are on. Is Celesti? Is that a big club as well that they've renamed? Look where Juventus are. They've only got 3 points out of 3 games. You never know. Might get offered the Juventus job. I think I'd like to move to a different country though. Bundesliga, anyone? Right, okay. Let's call it a night. So once again, thanks for everybody coming in. Thanks for the chat and keeping me company and everything. And we'll see you again on Monday night, about 7:30 again. Okay, thanks very, very much. That's Lazio, is it, Scooby? Right, okay. Lazio. I need to write these down then, don't I? So, who was it? Who was it that was Bergamo were Atalanta, weren't they? Celesti is Lazio. Right, okay. I need to write them down. Okay, thanks very much once again. I keep getting distracted. I will go eventually. And I will see you about 7:30 on Monday. Thanks very, very much indeed.